What up, everybody? Welcome to the Patreoni. That's your boy Schultzy. I got Akash singing here. Marky Gags, Alex Media, Miles Media. Man, we got special guesty in the motherfucking building. The tranny hunter Derek Poston. You know what I mean? Fresh off of his latest kill.
Baby, let's go.
Yo, the great Daisy Taylor was on the podcast.
She was great.
She was unbelievable, dude. And if you haven't listened to the episode yet, just go back and listen to that. She was incredible. She's funny. She's smart. She's interesting. Her boyfriend is fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm. That was icing on the cake.
Thank you. I am funny.
And Derek was just salivating the whole fucking episode. There's moments in the episode where I literally have to tell him to wipe the white crust from the side of his lips because he's staring so hard.
Way to be a real fucking friend, though.
Yeah,
Akash was just staring at me, letting that shit just
Son, I
be.
tried to get your attention the whole time. You kept looking at Daisy.
Well,
Fucking
kept
stupid.
popping out.
And I was looking at that too. That's why I couldn't see your mouth. I wasn't paying attention at
I
all.
was looking at your mouth.
Hey, yo.
Every time Daisy talked, Derek was like this.
Just giddy. It was absolutely amazing. She was fucking great.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let's talk about some comedy news. Obviously, big story. Dave Chappelle gets attacked on stage.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
At the Hollywood Bowl.
At the Hollywood Bowl, the Netflix is a joke festival. Can't let Chris Rock have nothing. You know what I mean? Like Chris Rock had a month, bro. He had a month where he was the guy.
Tell you, I think he paid for it.
Really? Hot take, Alex Media.
I think he paid for it.
Come on. I mean, worth the money.
Yeah.
But do you really think though?
Nah.
The dude didn't take him down.
If he did though.
Nah, Chappelle was like a G because he did not get taken
He did
down.
not get taken down.
no.
He fucking, when wrestling, you know, when they shoot,
Sprawl.
he fucking
Yeah.
backed up. Like,
Yeah.
And he's moving good. Like Chappelle's like what, 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's moving good for a 50-year-old dude.
And yeah, like, and he had kind of funny lines to say after it. Like, in that moment, you're shook.
Yeah.
Somebody runs up on stage, and apparently the dude had like a weapon or whatever.
Yeah,
he had
Like
like
a knife.
according
a
to
fake gun
this
that looks
article,
like that
it's
is
a
also a knife.
gun-shaped knife.
Yeah,
I don't really know what that means, but that's what this article says.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. A gun-shaped knife.
Now, do we have? Now, right now, we're recording this on Wednesday, so we don't have all the information about this guy. I'm sure they're going to go through his tweets and find out everything he ever did, etc.
Yeah.
And we'll know that very soon. But
It looks like it was something similar to this.
oh my god,
That's crazy.
Fuck.
So wait, he like whoa.
Yeah,
Apparently,
you could
he
do
had
damage.
that on him when he was arrested.
Like it was on his body, but he
Yeah.
wasn't like attacking Dave with it.
They're not sure, but that's what it seems like. From
Do we
this
know
article.
anything about this guy? Like, do we know what community he's part of?
Isaiah Lee, 23 years old.
I just saw that he wasn't white, and I was like,
he's black.
He could be tan. He could be tan white.
Isaiah. When was the last time you met a white Isaiah?
Good point.
yeah. He was like a Bruno Mars at
But
best.
he's a Lee though.
I never even
There
met
ain't
a
no
light-skinned
black Lees.
Isaiah. It's a dark-skinned Isaiah every time.
Yeah, but last name Lee.
Yeah, Lee could be black.
Marquise Lee? Marquise Brown Lee?
Apparently,
That ain't his real name. Bro.
apparently he had a social media following. According to this article from TMZ, he had 32,000 followers and only follows 80 people. Dave Chappelle being one of them.
And what is his
How does
vibe?
he
Like,
get more followers than me? Yeah, what does he do?
I mean, look at him. Goddamn.
Son, he's Asian.
He looks a little bit, but he also got punched in the face a lot, so that's why.
That's why I just like
yeah.
Oh my god.
They're just a little bit more close from the repeated
he's
punches in the face.
We're not taking it. We're not taking another one.
What, you're not taking another? Why do black males hate comedy? Why do black males hate black comedy?
Nah, so
Why do black males hate black
And
comedy?
Asian men hate comedy.
Black
That's
on
it.
black
Yeah.
comic crime.
Yo, black on black crime in the comedy world, man.
Son.
This is disgusting.
Watch out with them jokes, son. You get it too.
I'm just saying, but is it? I mean, I don't want it to happen to anybody. We got 2 more shows left on this tour, my boy.
You're in Canada. You're in Canada. It'll be fun.
Infamous tour is almost over. You got 2 more chances in Vancouver to get me. Follow what? What? Wow. No, okay, yeah. Don't get me. I don't want anybody to get me. It is just a wild time, man. Fuck. I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
So some people are blaming Will Smith.
Okay.
Where they're like, oh, this is Will Smith's fault. He normalized attacking comedians and he slapped a comedian that everyone cheered, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't really think that has anything to do with it.
It's not
doesn't
his
help.
fault. It's just people don't do things because they're normal. They do things for attention. and Will Smith doing it got crazy attention. This is going to get crazy attention. More people will continue to do it as long as it gets the attention. It's like the I don't know if they said this about school shootings or terror, but they said the more the media puts it out, the more they end up happening.
Right, you have like
that.
copycat shit.
Basically, yeah.
Because you get attention from it.
Exactly. And this kid's going to get crazy attention
And
from
apparently
this.
he's a rapper.
Here we go.
Oh, that's yeah.
And apparently he has a song called Dave Chappelle.
We got to listen to that
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
We got to listen to that
So
right
this
now.
is again coming from TMZ, but this is apparently the song. It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with Dave Chappelle directly.
I mean, beat fire.
But one of the lines is laughing at you N-words, you a joke.
Oh.
Straight into the boat. You know, my nigga is me.
You still want him to be Asian now?
Laugh at you niggas a joke.
He might be one of ours.
Laugh at you niggas a joke. My nigga big beats with both. Your niggas is fish poke. Laugh at you niggas a joke. Laugh at niggas a joke. My nigga big beats with both. I'm laughing rolled under the boat.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to talk about Dave more. That's what I was hoping for this. Bitch ass niggas go to Africa.
I thought he was part of PETA. One of those people that just
all
jumping
those
on.
PETA people have been jumping on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
good
at the
point.
Grizzlies game, they did that shit.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah.
And why was Dave wearing something?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just such a weird thing, man.
I think it's good he got his ass beat, though.
Yeah.
That precedent should be set. If you fuck with a comic on stage, you will get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of him with his like arm bent backwards
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, look crazy.
all crazy?
Yeah, in one it looked absolutely crazy. I thought they just twisted his shit halfway off, but
Yeah.
then there's another angle where it shows like he's handcuffed
And he looks normal.
to the gurney, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes his arm look that. But apparently he like dislocated his shoulder and some other fucked up shit.
Yeah,
It's just
I mean, they fucked him up, but some people were mad at Dave Chappelle because apparently he came out and he said, "Oh, I stomped him backstage. I always wanted to do that," or something like that. And
Why are
people
you
were-
mad at him for that?
People are like, "Oh, like why are you jumping in?"
no,
Like,
he said they're stomping him backstage now.
"Oh, I thought he said that I stomped him."
Yeah, I think he said he stopped him.
What if you watch the video? He doesn't leave the stage ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They stomping that. He says a really funny line. He goes, "Thank God that was clumsy." Like what a great word. You know, like it was just fucking hilarious.
Man.
I think he called him a trans. He was like, "Is that a trans man?"
I think it was a trans man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the first words he said.
Yeah.
Son, that really does show the difference between Rock and Chappelle, right?
What?
Rock is just in complete shock and then just goes, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. All right, so we're here to give the best documentary.
But
Not the GOAT.
Chris Rock got his revenge though because he came on the mic and he was just like, "Yo, was that Will Smith?"
Yeah, he did pop in.
Weak.
What do you mean?
Why weak? Why weak?
Weak. Son, months later, that's the best shit you got?
Bro, he's waiting to get paid. Why are you gonna put it out just for like whatever? He's like, "Oh, I could just take this to Netflix."
No, but he did apparently say
why
he's...
put out clips every week?
But Chris Rock's already Chris Rock. You know what I mean?
Son, weak. Come better.
Come back.
Come better, son.
I mean, it's like off the cuff. Like another person got attacked. Like you're not like writing bits to be like, all right, when someone else gets attacked, here's what I'll say.
I'm just saying he should have came better. He still hasn't lit up Will Smith.
It is true. He is not.
I think he just
He's
waited.
legit old news now. He's
Yeah.
not even the most recent comedian to get attacked on stage.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And you still haven't
I
responded.
think he's on some Kardashian shit. Like stuff happens to the Kardashians, and then they do a show about it 4 months later.
No, you know
and
what?
then they cash in on the
Yeah, if you're
monetization.
Chris Rock, that's exactly who you want to be compared to. yeah, good call.
But now though, he's like 55. Like he doesn't want to be in that like rat race,
No, he
social
wants to be
media views and
Kardashian.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
55-year-old dude.
yeah,
That's the
100%.
model I'm
I'm sorry, like what are you thinking he's gonna have a documentary about it or something like that? Like
he'll do
how
a
is he
comedy
gonna make
special.
money about this?
He'll do a comedy special.
But he's got to work it out. So you're saying he goes into the clubs, works it out in the clubs.
Yeah, and ideally stuff doesn't leak, or he'll put people's phones in cases.
I see.
Then he works it out and talks about it. He like does an exclusive, whatever, and then gets paid from it that way.
But I hear he's not working at any jokes
Yeah.
about Will.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in that.
That's whack.
That's whack.
That's the wackest shit ever.
His
And he's the
hours.
fucking goat, and that's whack.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Dave's the goat.
Well, we'll see if Dave works it out.
Dave's already
Dave's
working.
already
He's already on
cooking.
it.
Yeah.
Dave might have better jokes about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock than Chris has about Will Smith.
When he's been working them probably.
Yeah, he's been workshopping.
God damn, why the fuck wouldn't Chris do it?
I don't know, man. He's just so fucking robotic about his process, and that's great. It's gotten him some of the best specials of all time, but this is a time when I think you need to disengage from that. You know what I mean?
Is that your king?
He also might be fucked up.
But
about
he
it.
was my guy.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
the
my
best.
guy.
Son.
He might be fucked up for real though, man.
What you mean?
Will Smith slapped him on live television. He might. It's like, oh, bro, you got to say something. He might be like, bro, what the? He might still be like, bro, I don't even know how I feel. I can't get my
Figure
dick
it
hard.
out.
He probably can't get hard and shit. He's like,
Son, it's a slap. So shut up.
no, it's not just a slap. That's not a regular slap. That's not a regular slap.
Yeah, that's not a regular slap,
Fucking
bro.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air slapped you at the Oscars.
In front of the world.
That's different. And
Yeah.
you're the god. You're a god. You are a god to people. And it's like, nah, nigga, you can bleed. Like,
It's like when the Persian king got hit with a little bit
that's
of...
all I needed to do was show
Yeah.
that you ain't, bro. You ain't that.
Oh, no.
And now look at everybody. We're shitting on Chris Rock, but that's, you can't, we're just shitting on him. And it's because it's funny. He's a fucking god in the thing that we do.
Yeah.
That's how, like, bro, that's not a normal slap.
You know where a good place would be to talk it out is the stage.
They're the best. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to
Yeah.
work things out, you could do that on stage.
I got to at least hear a reason why he doesn't feel comfortable doing
I
it.
heard he just said the hour is written or some shit like that. Which is
Come on.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
it's
just
not
a
the I have a dream
letdown.
speech.
That's just a letdown for us, obviously, selfishly. Like, yeah, he wants to put the hour out in the way that he wants to put it out, sure. But, like, selfishly, we're like, nah, we'd like to see you talk on this.
at a certain point you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's unfortunate. Damn, man. Yeah, it is wild. You think that this will continue to happen?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
For a little bit, yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
Oh shit. Y'all better watch out.
I don't know about you. I'm a great fighter, so I'll be all right.
Are you at all concerned?
You know what I used to say even beforehand was like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. So if you legit don't want to be talked to, just give me a little thing and I'll move on.
Yeah.
I hate that awkward shit where somebody's like, yo, shut the fuck up, move on. And then we got to do that. And I got to pretend I'm ready to fight you even though we both know I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll say that shit early on in shows. Like as I'm teasing somebody, I'll be like, yo, by the way, just thing. If you don't want to be talked to, that's fine. Just give me one of these and I'll move on. So I think it disengages a lot of that shit. But that is a thing I've had to think about being 5'7" for years doing comedy, talking shit to people.
Yeah.
Like you got to be wary of the line. And you genuinely don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. If Chris knew Jada was a witch, he probably wouldn't have said that shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. No, that's a good ass point. Yeah, that's a good
You didn't
ass
see the
fucking
cauldron
point.
next to this bitch?
Yeah.
I mean, this reminds me of this crazy video. This is like 2018. This dude's at like kind of like an open mic bar show. Have you seen this? Guy rushes the stage and then Sparta kicks him in like the most perfect way. And anytime I think about someone coming up on stage, is the first thing I think.
60-year-old baby, I don't get my way. Listen, I don't get my way. You're gonna start shooting me right now?
Oh,
What I tell you? What I tell you? Well, he put his hands on me once, he was going to do it again.
Oh my God.
It just Sparta kicks him.
He kept doing his set. My nigga kept put
Yo.
the mic back up.
I mean,
that's what's up.
that's kind of fire, bro.
Oh, he's got another angle?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is the beginning.
Yeah, and like the first time he goes up there, he touches him the first time. And then the second time he charges him, he just drop
What he
kick.
got on his head though?
Yeah, this guy's
He's
a
a crazy
weirdo.
person.
Yeah, I don't know.
They should have got him.
That's
out
who we
the
have to
restaurant.
perform for in the beginning of our
Yeah,
comedy career. Isn't that crazy? People who are crazy enough to
That's
walk
probably
into a
another
random
comic. That's probably
basement.
another comic. I'll be honest.
100%.
That's like
he
another
went up.
open micer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was like following him.
You know what's gonna kill him?
He addressed it. Talk about it. 3 minutes later.
So I got kicked in the stomach before.
Are we gonna go through a time where like comedians start being victims? It's like, oh, we're under attack, and
Yes. Yes, we do that all the time. That's all we do. That's all we do.
That's part of one of the perks of the job.
Hey, don't let me say jokes anymore. I can't say words. I'll be doing that shit.
yeah, fuck, is that what we do?
Yeah, I'll be
Are we just crying ass bitches? Yep.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
black
awesome.
people, you see how you want.
Bro, crying at black people are the funniest. If you cry the most, you're the funniest. You're
Cry the most, you're the
the funniest, bro.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, what do we do with this? What do we do with this as comics?
But I think there's probably more security at like really high level shows.
Yeah, I think you got to set the precedent of beating the shit out of people who walk on stage.
How does bro get through
DC
with a
on
gun
fly.
knife?
DC Young Fly had a guy walk on stage, knocked his ass out.
Knocked his ass
Bro,
up.
knocked his ass out. And then didn't go back to jokes. Like, stood there and let everybody know, like, I
Yeah.
will fuck all y'all up.
But he got in with,
He's the
that
best,
thing.
Yeah, I love him.
How do you get in with that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
At the Hollywood Bowl. You know what I mean?
That's fucking wild, though.
Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous.
That's crazy. This is from TMZ.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The best picture of Dave they had?
Now, do we know anything about this guy?
Just that he's a rapper, has some social media following.
And was he upset about the trans stuff? Like, what was he upset about?
It doesn't seem like there's no
motive yet.
Motive, no.
How long until comics start carrying guns on stage and then one shoots somebody?
Whoa.
Remember that Tyson show? That was a comedy show. Tyson was at the show and somebody pulled a gun on everybody.
Yeah.
And then fucking beast ass Tyson was just like, "Hey man, give me a hug."
Yeah.
What a fucking hero that guy is. But at a certain point as comics, some of them are gonna be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm getting a gun. I don't give a fuck." And then one of them will be like, "Oh, this guy's charging stage. I'm gonna shoot him to protect myself."
Comic shoots heckler. Fire title.
It's a great clip. Clip hits 40 million
We got to do that. We got to like stage that.
with the stun gun.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
No,
We're going to really murder
He
somebody.
paid someone. You said Lil Baby paid someone to shoot him in the leg? Or did Baby pay someone to shoot him in the leg?
I said that potentially could have happened.
You got to find that guy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you
You
want
still
round
got
two?
one good leg?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, light it up. I'm curious if this guy can get any money. Like, technically, yeah, you instigated, but I
Right.
wonder if you could countersue and be like, oh, they stomped on me. I wasn't just regularly detained. I was having a psychotic episode and they intentionally disfigured me, whatever. I wonder if there's like some legal bullshit he could pull to try to get money and like some settle outside of court shit.
Yo, maybe, but talking about that psychotic episode.
So what? What episode?
I think I'm having one.
Yeah, what was
No, the psychotic episode, right? That's kind of interesting. This is why this will continue to happen. People will continue to have psychotic breaks, and now they have an outlet for that psychosis. Attacking a comedian just wasn't something that existed, so they don't think about doing it. They're like, oh, let me shoot up a school, or let me go yell at people on the street, or let me go jump in a fucking dumpster or something. This is just another thing you can do now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the school shooting shit became a trend. It's not like it always
it's like a
existed
TikTok
throughout
challenge.
history. It's a
Yeah,
TikTok
it became a
challenge.
TikTok challenge.
Yes. So this is a new TikTok challenge, essentially for crazy people. Crazy people are going to start to see that this is something you can do and can get attention for, and you're fighting the good fight or whatever. And once that psychosis starts spinning, there's really no stopping it.
Yeah.
So 100% this is going to happen again.
Also, what's really interesting to me is the at any level. We're talking about the Oscars and the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in your head as a comic, you do like like you said when that
If you're at the funny bone, you getting killed.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm expecting that too. I'm like, there's nobody in the security, but I'm at the
The
Hollywood Bowl.
security don't even tell them to stop talking. You gotta be like, yo, can you tell us table 7 to shut the fuck up,
Or I'll
please?
just do it on stage, and I gotta kick them out from on stage.
From
like,
on
I'm doing it.
stage,
Yeah.
you are done, bro.
But if you in a tux at the Hollywood Bowl, bro, there is a level of like, all right, I'm beyond that now.
Yeah.
No one's gonna run up here.
Yup.
So that's what's crazy to me is that like, bro, the boldness to do this shit at any kind of venue is like, well, that's definitely new.
Getting up on them stages isn't easy. Like those stages at a theater, like that shit, you
But
gotta like hike your pants.
Every
and
time
shit.
we're at a theater,
Yeah, like-
every time we're at a theater, they put security standing up on stage. You go, I don't want them standing there.
I don't like them. I don't like them staring at the crowd,
people.
judging them. I like them to be something else. Now they're gonna be there with me. Sit right there. This shit gonna be like Def Jam, where motherfuckers are sitting at the cocktail tables. That's gonna be my security.
You need an air marshal. You need an air
Yes,
marshal. But it's just like some
100%.
guy that's hanging out on the stage, like a photographer, but he's strapped.
Yeah.
Secret photographer, not even taking pics.
Yo.
That's great, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, man. Vala. 2 more shows, boy. I'm gonna need to see all that karate you be fake practicing around the studio.
You just heard that.
Paul loves airboxing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Loves
I'm
airboxing.
gonna need you to do that. Someone pulls up. What are you looking for? Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Can I teach you how to
I
make
know.
a fucking coffee though?
Jeez,
Can we
right?
do that?
Can I teach you that?
Can I teach you that at least? You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he have something happen at a show? Rogan?
I remember one time the lights went out and just how serious that was. Just that moment of like, fuck. Because he was on stage and you could you can feel it from him too. Just like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like, with him,
is
it's
the
different.
Joker in this bitch? Like, yeah, it's really happening.
Or it's like, it's
Nah.
China in this bitch? Whoever's mad at this nigga today?
Because people hate him.
For real.
And hate and psychosis is a terrifying thing. And that's the thing that happened with Chappelle. Is motherfuckers started to, for the first time in my life, people started to hate him. It was different when he went to Africa. Motherfuckers didn't hate him. They were like, is he crazy? Like, what's going on?
different feeling, yeah.
This was hate.
Yeah.
And if you're a crazy person and you're filled with hate,
Yeah.
Oof, that's a dangerous combination.
But it's also like a God thing.
I was
Like-
because I think a lot of niggas look Joe like a god too. Especially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Dave is like a hero. He's a goat. He's like bigger than a human being, but he's also hated by some people. And like, there's like a rift. You know what I mean? I feel like crazy people just get
for how much he's celebrated, those people that hate him even more now.
maybe. Yeah.
If he was just some strange,
It's just not unanimous hate or unanimous
It's hard
love.
to hate somebody that's not that
Oh
famous.
yeah, I wasn't implying that everybody hates him. Like a community started to hate him,
Yeah,
but I
exactly.
don't think there was any community. People might have been apathetic towards him. They might have gone, that's not my favorite comic.
Yeah.
but nobody was like, I hate that guy for
Yeah.
how funny and awesome his jokes and movies are.
People say that. Now. People say I hate Dave or I hate Joe.
I hate Dave, hate Joe.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody used to say I hate the Fear Factor guy. Who hated the Fear Factor guy?
Yeah,
but now
dude.
people hate him because he can say some shit that can sway
Yeah.
politics. So,
And it ain't even sane people hating you that's the problem, because sane people can make rational decisions.
Yeah.
It's there are people who are insane out there.
Mentally ill people
Mentally-
need something to spend their time on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone to spend their time on.
Yeah.
And if it's this guy everybody says sucks, all right, that's the guy.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck.
There was a girl in Orlando. I think she was on The Voice, and she got shot at like a meet and greet at like some small venue.
Oh God.
She was just like some singer that like had a crazy fan that like tracked her down.
Why'd you do it?
why'd you do it, Mark?
Mark, why did you do it?
I tried to save her, bro.
What was she singing about, Mark?
Nothing.
Mark, what was she singing about?
Nah, why would I know? I
Was
don't
she
know.
disrespecting the Lord and Savior, Mark?
No.
Mark?
Nah, I had nothing to do with it. I had an alibi.
What was your alibi?
I was busy.
At church?
Yeah, I was busy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was busy praying.
yeah.
But yeah, so it's like you don't even have to be Dave Chappelle.
Westboro Baptist
you could
Church.
just be, you could just be someone. You could just be, a semi-famous person.
Yeah.
That's what makes it scary.
Fuck,
I
dude.
don't think I think that Will Smith shit, in a way, not like all comedians. It's just like it put a rift in like the zeitgeist of culture. You know what I mean? Like it did something. I don't know what, but it did something. And the fact that Dave Chappelle thing happened right after is like it did something.
Yep.
There was a move. It moved.
That guy
shifted reality.
isn't doing that to Dave if Will didn't do that first.
I agree.
Facts.
And he knew he was going to get lumped the fuck up, but it was worth the lumping for the attention it was going to give him. And people are willing to take these shots for attention. They saw nothing. He goes, oh, that's actually maybe the worst thing, that nothing happened to Will. If Will got lumped up emotionally or in some way,
The opposite of
Yeah.
nothing happened.
yo, he got celebrated.
He sat there. They all clapped.
They
he
had
won
a
an Oscar.
fucking standing ovation for him.
And
there
that's
it
on
is.
Chris.
And that is on Chris, and that is on fucking Chris. So yo, Chris is partially responsible for this
don't know.
happening.
Can you-
No.
For what he just said is the truth.
What I mean is, he's not responsible for this guy doing that to Dave. But the fact that pressing charges might have been corny or something like that. But just like, yo, you can't come to the Oscar for 10 years, whatever corny shit that was. Like, that means you get all the attention, all the adulation. Because please believe there are people in certain communities that are saying, that guy that attacked Dave, he's a hero.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He's a hero. So he got all the love and attention from the people that he wants the love and attention from. He don't want it from the haters. He wants it from the celebrators, right? So he got all the love and attention he wants. Now he got lumped the fuck up. And it needs to be extra on top of that. Like, dude got to go to jail. Or else this is going to keep happening. What is the price you're willing to pay for the clout? If the price is low, which it was in Will Smith's case, other people are willing to pay that price too. I just walk around slapping people and nothing happens to me? Shit. Selling weed, I get a misdemeanor charge. I don't even go to jail. And I get to make some money and start taking my girl out and shit.
Yeah.
I'm selling weed.
Let's do business.
That's why they stopped showing. Literally, why they stopped showing streakers during sports games. Like with some of the streak, because they're like, we don't have enough punishment for this. But if we keep showing this, it's gonna happen so much more. So now that's why it don't happen as much anymore, because every time it happens, they don't show it at all.
Bro.
The camera will just shift or go to commercial immediately.
Same thing for fights in the stands at boxing matches. Always fights in the stands at boxing matches, because you have these people who are boxers, are already charged up for a fight, and they're usually from like countries that are, rivals within the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? So you get like Puerto Rico and Mexico together, some shit like that, and then but the second there's any sort of altercation, camera swings. Because you don't want this guy getting all this fucking clout.
As it should be. Yeah, if Will got fucked up,
Or
somehow.
just if Chris would have verbally just fucked him up right after.
Just destroyed him.
I wish I could. I wish he just said the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have set a precedent of like, something bad can happen.
Or he came out and said, nah, I'm suing that motherfucker. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't care if you think it's pussy. You know it's pussy just to walk up to someone who you think you're friendly with
You know what's
and
another
slap
nigga,
him.
fuck your wife. Like,
Yeah.
you could have just kept going, and we'd have been like, yeah.
Yeah. But no, for real, like just something like, no, you're not
Jim
going to do
Carrey
that.
said that. I would sue him for $100 million.
100%.
And that's 100% what I would have done.
Yep.
Johnny
Yep.
Depp suing for 50, Chris Rock is suing for 100. That shit was millions of people saw. 1 billion people saw Chris Rock get slapped.
Yep.
100 million is nothing.
Yep.
It's like 10 cents a person, or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, you're already on Mount Rushmore, and then the whole world's perception changes of you.
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
Now you got to pay for that. I don't know if Will comes back, bro.
That was the King Richard. We were talking about this earlier. The King Richard
Was supposed to
was
be
the comeback because he felt his movie sucked, and then that was like, and he kills it.
did.
I mean, bro, he makes you cry in it. It's such a great film. And then for that to hit, so that was the come up, and then he threw it away. So like, oh, you definitely can't come back.
fam. I don't want to change topics, but I have to. I saw Everything, Nothing, or Everything Together, whatever that movie
Everywhere,
is.
everything, everywhere, all at once.
I
Who's
already
in
know
this
what's
movie?
coming. I already know.
Asian lady.
Best description. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon lady.
Yeah, her.
It better be her.
Yeah. Oh,
it is her.
It is.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
It is,
it
it is.
better be the actress. Evelyn.
Yes.
That movie was fucking... The last half hour of that movie is so goddamn brilliant. The whole movie's brilliant.
I know where you're going. I got
I saw you was about to shit on this shit. I was like, no, get the
like,
fuck
I
out
was
of
like,
here, son.
No. And this is going to be a weird connection, but let me just kind of like make it. You know how like you'll be watching Euphoria and you'll be like, wow, the person who created this is incredibly thoughtful. And they felt the human existence in like a deep way that's probably tortured them at times. But in order to come to grips with all those feelings and like eloquently talk about them, you have to feel that shit.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I love about Euphoria. Outside of the thing, it's really done well. There's like moments where I'm like, oh, this is a great observation on like what it is to be a human.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking movie, that last half hour, captured humanity in such a way. And depression and what depression is, and like we've talked about it even on this show. Like you saw people go through certain things. Like Jim Carrey was in a dark place, and I think he's kind of come out of it, but he was in that dark place where he was going towards the bagel. Like if you heard Jim Carrey on different red carpets and shit, he was talking about, I'm trying to not give away too much of the movie while still talking about it, but like he was talking about, nothing, the world is nothing. There's no meaning to anything. What's the point? And you can go there's no meaning to anything, and then go down to the bagel. You can go to darkness. There's no meaning to, so why even care? I might as well just kill myself if there's no meaning to anything and I feel pain. Why should I exist in this pain if there's no point to any of this? And the light, which is on the opposite side, which she sees through her husband. And I just thought that ending, when you find out the husband who's positioned as this kind of like weak, kind of pathetic man, I'll fucking cry talking about it right now. Like his way of fighting the nothingness, his way of fighting the meaninglessness is through being kind. That is a fight.
Yeah.
Kindness is a fight. Being nice to people every single day, despite the fact that motherfuckers are not nice to you, despite the fact that you don't feel good, despite the fact that you feel emptiness as well, but still going, I'm gonna fight. I'm not succumbing to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not backing in. I'm not taking myself out. I'm fighting this shit. Oh man, seeing that guy turn into a hero, dude.
Oh, yes.
Whew. Come on. And then seeing her recognize what she had, which is the beauty of life is gratitude, right? It's like if you can get to a place where you can be grateful for what you have, not being a billionaire, not being a fucking martial arts expert, and not being all these other things. You having this daughter who's amazing, you having this husband who is actually a fighter, you having this failing business, but you're trying.
It's yours. Yeah.
It's yours. It's like being grateful for what you have is actually that key. Bro, that last 30 minutes, I was watching with my wife in the middle where it's like an action movie and like they're kind of setting up all the stuff. I'm like, my wife is kind of like dozing off and shit, and I'm going, wow, this is beautifully created. And I'm like, God, even storyboarding this would be so difficult.
Yes, man.
Like, so I'm looking at technically pulling it off, but that last half hour, my wife is crying. So she went from being bored, think about that, and like not really into it, to being so engaged, crying, relating, seeing like what this, and being spoken to. Those two dudes that made that movie. The Daniels that made that movie. And I think the Russo brothers produced it or something.
I think
like
so.
that.
Who are the Daniels?
Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert or something like that. It was shot in that way too. Yeah. But it was like,
So it's like Belly.
Nah, way better.
It's just because Belly looks like a music video.
Like
is that what
Hype
you're saying?
Williams did music videos, then he made this masterpiece.
Yeah, hype don't know humanity like these Daniels, bro. I mean, you
I don't know
guys
if
tell
you've
me
seen
what you felt about it. Like,
No, you summed it up perfectly. Like,
what
it was amazing. And I enjoyed the first half of it because, like, I like also sci-fi and adventure and shit like that.
Martial
So
arts,
I'm like, that shit was like fire, and I'm blown away by just how it was shot.
Yeah.
And then you wrap it up, and it's like touches your soul. Like, I'm like, perfect movie.
Where is it?
Perfect
Is
movie.
it streaming?
no, movie theater.
No,
In
movie
theaters,
theater.
still in theaters.
Perfect movie.
I
That's
personally,
like the best movie I've seen in a long time.
I just wanted to
Better
set the
than Coda.
precedent.
Yeah.
Better than what?
Coda.
Yeah, and Coda's childish. Coda's competitive. I mean that sincerely.
Why?
I'm
Why
not
does it
trying
gotta
to
be like this, bro?
I'm not trying to
As soon
insult.
as he likes Militia, he's getting shit on them.
but like last week, he was like,
love
so
Coda.
much.
Best movie I ever
Son,
seen.
I was watching Limestone. What's that? Yellowstone. I was watching Yellowstone.
a different name every
I was
time,
watching Yellowstone. That was the greatest show I ever seen. Then Euphoria came out. I was like, these country bumpkins talking about their little fucking horse farm and shit.
All right, so where
Nobody got time for
where
that.
does Euphoria stack to everything everywhere all at once?
You can't compare them, but I just thought it was they're both
But
so
you can't
thoughtful.
compare Yellowstone and Euphoria.
No, you can't. That's why I stopped watching Yellowstone. You can't compare them. They're just both incredibly thoughtful, and they're people who are clearly observing the human condition. And
It's like
Yes.
Inside Out.
I don't
No,
think Inside Out
that's
does a
just-
good
yo,
job.
that's-
I agree with Mark. Yes.
Yeah, Inside Out trash.
Inside Out sucks.
Yeah, Inside is
really not a good
absolute
movie.
garbage.
They don't know.
Inside Out is
You
absolute
seen
garbage.
Monsters Inc. yet?
Say
Have you
what?
watched Monsters Inc.? You seen Monsters Inc.?
No.
So good.
Great
bro,
movie.
you'll-
Great
so
movie.
good.
The Incredibles you seen?
Yeah, I like The Incredibles.
Fantastic.
Yeah, like The
I think you'll like
Incredibles.
Monsters Inc. Not as good as The Incredibles, but good.
Yeah, if they don't look human enough, it's hard for me to get on board.
There's a baby
There's a baby.
yeah.
in Monsters Inc.
No.
What?
I'm just gonna say, like, do you have kids? I come in here all the time. And it's like, I watch this kid movie. I watch
Pixar's
this.
fire, bro.
No,
Yeah,
like,
is that
grow the fuck up.
Kurt Metzger? Kurt Metzger got that joke. He said, he goes, yeah, I was watching Toy Story 3 or something like that. And then he goes, on a flight? I wasn't at the theater like a creep, you fucking weirdo. Something like that. Like,
That's funny.
but
I was just knocking.
I don't know. Yeah, I was excited to talk to you about because I know you thought it was really good. The only reason I set that beginning part up is we're talking about how profound the movie is. Like this dude told me earlier, he was like, dude, I laughed and I cried and it was one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He said he went through all those emotions. I was like, all right, let me check this thing out. In the beginning of it is a little, it takes time to build the story and the story's a little abstract, etc.
There's a lot going on. You have to, It's
There's a
going to
lot
take a second to build that.
But the last 30 minutes, son, if they made a short movie of just the last fucking 20 minutes or something like that, it's the best short movie ever made in history. It was so good.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. But so what I was going
And
to say,
funny and creative. The
Yeah,
rock part,
son.
I'm laughing.
nigga, no words. There's no words for
Nothing.
like 5 minutes.
Son.
That's what I was gonna say was just I loved it so much because of originality, and I've never seen the only people who make original movies like that are Jordan Peele and Tarantino. When you watch a movie and you're like, I have never seen this. I don't know how this is gonna end. That is, and it speaks to what you said, and also those are the only two directors I know who can make you laugh, cry, all the things in one movie. So because that's impossible to do. So whoever these guys are,
Nice.
unreal. Because
Nice.
they made a perfect movie, and that's so fucking impossible, man.
Nice.
Only a couple directors can do it.
Like it's worth your time.
I'm gonna go see it.
I think you'll appreciate just from a production standpoint. Like you'll look at the edits and you go, oh, these guys are on a different level.
Well, I like music video directors that get into other shit.
Bro,
That's dope.
the amount of dude, so the amount of scene changes, like the amount of just outfit shit. Like there'll be one scene where she's just walking and you'll see 14 different outfits, and all I can think of is like, man, they spent the whole day on one staircase.
How long?
Like, bro, I don't know how much footage exists for this movie.
Yeah.
They must have filmed this movie over 40 years.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to think about that? Like,
Nah, it's great.
it is. So I think you'll
And it's
appreciate
long,
it,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
It's
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
For 2.5, it's worth it. You're entertained the whole 2.5.
Yeah.
I
two and a
think
half
that
matters.
I think there is a section which is more of an action movie, probably done on purpose
Which
of
is
giving
kinda
them benefit
fun,
of the
yeah.
doubt, which is fun.
Yeah.
But when you see how thoughtful the end is, you're like, oh, they just chose to have fun. That's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers know. It's like when you see a comic on stage, he's kind of like fucking around, and then you see him drop like he's fucking around with new, and then you see him drop the old.
You see
like,
a bar.
Oh, he was fucking around. He's working some like that. That's how nice they are.
Yeah.
Yo, you also pulled up to Jake Paul's fight over the weekend?
I went to the weigh-in,
Oh, the weigh-in.
and the fight was fantastic. Those girls went at it. Those
This is
girls
the
went
fight
at
he
it.
promoted.
Yo, and listen, say what you want about Jake. Like, I think what he's doing is fucking unbelievable. But you want to talk about like putting boxing on? Like he's like, I brought back boxing. Don't say brought back. There ain't never been a female fight that was this hyped and had the Garden packed for women headlining a boxing match.
Yeah.
Name one.
Layla Ali.
I don't remember Layla's fights being crazy.
I remember.
I remember-
a few that people like. We
Remember
gonna
who
buy
she
the-
fought?
That's the thing. I don't remember the
like,
girl
I'm
she
not going
fought.
names, but I'm just saying like people bought the pay-per-view just to watch her.
So
happened.
that is true. But here's one thing I'll say: none of these girls got the name Ali at the end.
True. That's fact.
We're watching them because of Jake and because of Eddie Hearn. And they convinced us that this is the fight, that we got to see it. And those girls fucking gave it, bro. They were out there. I mean, it was like a bar fight, but didn't lose skill. Like sometimes you see girls fight, it gets all like.
And it gets a little,
No, I'm talking about skill, exchanging, going out on their shield type shit. One girl was almost knocked out twice. Like Serrano's the younger girl, walking the other girl down. I'll watch it again.
Really?
And pay. Like, as many times those girls want to fight, I'll watch it. It was phenomenal. And it's like, give the kid his fucking flowers, yo.
Yeah.
He did it. And
Him-
Eddie Hearn, too, shit.
Him and Connor went back and forth, didn't they?
Over
Jake
about
and
the
Connor.
fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, something. Because he said he looked like Jimmy Savile or something like that.
Yeah,
Connor
something
said.
like something about his glasses or something like that. And then Jake was like, basically, you've lost your last 5 fights. I've won my last 5. Like, why are you still talking? Yeah.
I mean, it's very impressive to see. Anyway, what else we got going on, Mark?
Yo, everyone in New York's talking about the most important thing, bro. The Met Gala. The most
Oh,
important.
the most important.
the most important event of the year, dude.
Yeah.
Where all the regular people that are down to earth go hang out, dress up.
I hate on the Met Gala, but I find myself judging these outfits just like everyone else, bro.
All right, well, let's go then.
You know what I mean? Like, like-
Marilyn Monroe.
Pistol Pete. Look at him.
yeah. I mean, yeah, Kim's just a beautiful woman, man.
She looked good.
So that's
She's a
apparently,
beautiful
that's
woman.
apparently Marilyn Monroe's actual dress that she's saying "Happy Birthday, Mr. President."
Get out of
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, they had the same ass?
So she had to like lose like 15 pounds in like 3 weeks or some shit to fit into.
Yeah, she does look like much skinnier.
here. Snatched.
yeah.
Okay, what else we got?
This one, I'm not
Oh,
sure what that. So
Bella?
the theme is apparently like Gilded Age.
What
like
is the Gilded Age?
Yeah, you're going to have to explain that shit to somebody. What does
like-
gilded
Just
Say
mean?
that shit
It's like fancy shit back in the day. Fancy
No,
shit
that
back in
doesn't
the
sound
day.
like an adequate explanation. I'm going to be honest.
He just read that shit. He
Late
don't know what the fuck he
1800s,
talking
early 1900s.
Late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yo,
She-
what's
she
with
Like Great
Pete
Gatsby?
tattooing? I'm sorry to go back to this. What's with Pete tattooing the kids' names?
That's a little odd.
I
that's
gotta
a
check
little
your boy,
odd.
yo.
What is it? Hit the like
If I was Kanye, I would feel a little disrespected for sure.
Yeah, that's weird.
kids' initials tattooed on
That's
his
weird.
neck.
That's weird.
That's
bro.
fucking really weird.
How long have they been dating? 6 months?
Probably.
Yeah, that's a little quick.
It's a little quick for that, Mark.
That's a little quick, I think, maybe for the kid's neck tattoo.
I told my girl I get a tattoo of our like rings or something like that 10 years in.
That's a little soon, bro.
Even that, that's you being gracious.
Yeah, like, but I'm like, yo, if we make it 10 years,
Yeah.
like that's what's up. Like that, let's have something good to look forward to. The kids already, bro.
Yo, that's a lot, dog.
And it's it's not lasting forever. Like
Why not? Come on, bro.
How you
Come
gonna
on,
do
bro.
that?
she's 40, bro. She's
Son,
older.
That's a 40 I will take.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
you
different
take it
40.
now.
But you're going to take it at 50.
Kim's gonna hold up at
If
50.
she holds up like J-Lo, yep.
I think Kim's holding up.
It looks good. You can't say it don't look good. It look good.
It looks good for sure.
That tattoo was for Kanye. That ain't had nothing to do with Kim.
Oh,
That tattoo was for K West, bro.
Yo,
that
that's
had
true.
nothing to do with Kim.
he does do the most disrespectful shit. In bed with your wife,
Yeah.
neck tattoo, your kid's name on it. He be going for
Not
the
even her
fucking
name, your kid's
throat.
name.
Yo, that it's just I don't know. That's not weird.
I think it's
Let's make the
super
argument
weird.
for it. Why is it good?
Because it's fun. It's funny how disrespectful it is to Kanye.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
in bed with your wife is super disrespectful, but
Yeah.
you got to top that somehow.
Yeah.
So let me get your kids' names tattooed on them while you can't see them. Let me get your kids' names tattooed on my neck. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that-
This kid's actually a fucking assassin. Actually, I completely respect him. He's a hero. Now that I
And
think
also,
about
like,
it,
tattoos don't mean shit to him.
Yeah.
He's just
He'll
covered.
tattoo anything on himself, so it means nothing to him. It buries Kanye. Kanye hasn't said shit.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't no skeet this, skeet that, nothing.
Ain't no comeback for your wife
Yeah.
licking her kids' names on your neck. You know what I mean? You think she's not licking that shit? She's licking it up. He's laughing.
this guy got a Hillary tattoo. You think he gives a shit about anything?
Yo, exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, it means nothing to him. It's no sacrifice. It enrages Kanye. It makes the fucking news like crazy.
Yep.
We're talking about it.
Kim loves that.
Kim loves it because people are talking. As long as people talk, that's the currency.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
He's playing the game. He's playing the
He's
game.
actually genius at this shit.
That's a great chess move. We're looking at it like, would we tattoo anything on our bodies?
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
different.
going, I would never, especially not some girl I'm dating as kids.
Yeah.
He's looking like, I don't care. There's a shark.
And now, do you think
You know
Kim,
what I mean? Like,
do you think Kim finds people that know how to make headlines, or do you think people that are with Kim have to make headlines to stick around?
I think it's more the first one.
Like, she finds people that are able to, because it's like, who are her exes? Everyone that I can remember is like,
A person.
yeah.
Nah, not really.
I mean, to be
Humphreys wasn't really.
I mean, he's still
nobody.
an NBA player though.
yeah, but
Like,
he's
that's not a
gone.
nobody.
That's what Mark's saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't make now, to be fair to Pete, I don't see Pete as like a I'm chasing headlines kid.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I feel like I feel like there is a fascination with Pete.
But like, how do people know that he got the names tattooed on his neck?
Like there's a PR company that's making sure people know about
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I don't know if it's Pete, or if it's Kim recognizing an opportunity, or if it's the family, or if it's a PR company. But it's like a lot of people get tattoos and no one ever sees them.
And,
so-
and Kim
Good-ass
went
point.
on Ellen and she was like, yeah, he got a few tattoos of me and then he got something of me, a branding or some shit.
Oh yeah, the brand.
Oh yeah, the brand, like all
So
that.
like
shit.
she's getting the information out there. It looks great for her.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, oh wow, you gotta have some special pussy for you to start like tattooing and branding.
But
shit.
what do you think the internal conversation is like? Yo, let's do some shit to make this happen, or is it like, oh, I'm gonna be with someone that just does amazing shit that people want to see, and then I'm gonna capitalize on it and blow it up?
I'm curious about that. Or is it like you just start falling in line with what the people you're around do? So if they're all sitting around like, all right, how are we gonna light up the internet today? Yo, it'd be really fun if you took this picture and leave your nipple out or whatever, and then you just are around that and by osmosis start doing that.
You just look at everything as opportunities.
Yeah.
And she must love it because she knows the currency of like what's it called? Attention. And so
Yeah.
if you're dating somebody who also likes that shit, is like, oh, I'm turned on by we share this thing that we
Yeah,
have in
this would
common.
make me happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing you did that
Yeah.
all these people are talking about, that made me really happy.
Yeah.
Now, are you saying that she might be manipulative in this?
I don't know. Like, she's just around so many people that get headlines, and she knows how to get headlines. So I can't imagine she's like, do this. Like, I can't imagine she's like holding people being like, yo, go get a tattoo. But if it's like, oh yeah, 50-50, yeah, let's do it. Like, I can't imagine she's like coercive. But I do think like someone, either her or someone in the circle, is able to understand like attention and how to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you never got any tattoos?
Nah,
Why?
I'm too OCD.
Pussy.
No, I'm literally too pussy. Like, not in turn, it's OCD. Like, it's not OCD in terms of like, oh, I have to scratch both sides. But if it was crooked or if it was like weird, I would be
That's an
enraged.
insane amount of trust, right? Yeah. I don't know how you find someone you trust. Like, how do you know that? Like,
Well,
yo,
you don't put it in a place where it got to be even. One,
what do you mean?
like, you get a tattoo in the middle of your back, that shit got to be the middle, bro. And you might find out your back ain't that middled.
That's the other thing. Your back's
You know
not
what I mean?
perfect.
Like, your back might be a little scully, bro. Like, you didn't know that until you got a moon and that shit look like it's, rising or whatever. Like that.
Nah, that's just a waxing crescent all of a sudden. Yeah.
Like, I remember distinctly, man. I was in Spain on like some trip or whatever, like school type of trip, like with Spanish class or some shit like that. And there was another kid who had a tattoo on the trip as well. And the tattoo was in the middle of his back, but crooked to the left.
Oh fuck.
And the tattoo sucked.
Yeah.
And it was a circle too. So it wasn't like You know, if the tattoo is abstract enough, it don't matter if it's a little on one
Yeah.
side or another. But this shit's supposed to be directly in the middle, and that shit was noticeably to one side. And I was like, fuck me, if that happened to me, that'd be horrible. I remember I went, a friend of mine was getting a tattoo, and I had to be removed from the, an ex of mine was getting a tattoo. I had to be removed from the fucking tattoo
Wait,
parlor.
why?
Because he was going nuts.
Because that shit
that
didn't look
anxious?
even
You
enough.
done an edit with this mother?
That shit didn't look even,
Hey, when
bro.
I snap, just stop the tattoo gun.
Yep. Nah, that shit didn't look even.
Had to be removed.
They say he got to go.
Yo, that makes sense though, right? Like,
Shit didn't look even. You got to go. Learn how to do shit. Motherfucker.
give me the
Why
pen.
am I correcting
You,
you?
you heckled the tattoo artist.
Yeah, I was heckling that motherfucker, yo. Come on, yo. It's numbers, dog. You can't just make some numbers.
Yo,
I mean, that's crazy. I think about the same shit though. Like, it's less that, but it's more permanence. Like, yo, I'm gonna get
Permanence
a tattoo that's gonna be there
fucks with
forever. What's something that I'm always gonna fuck with?
When I'm
that's-
70, I'm going to be happy I got this.
Well, that's the crazy
You
shit.
feel
They got
that way before you get it. You get it, and then
You don't even
think
notice
about
it no
You don't
more.
think about that shit.
Yo, here's
I
the thing though.
love that
They got
tattoo,
the tattoo now that goes away after like 6 months.
That's
You heard
tempting.
about that shit?
That's
the temp
tempting.
ink. I wonder if maybe Pete got that.
I doubt it. Tattoo people are just about that. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I know tattoo people that are like, yo, I met someone else that was a tattoo person, and we talked about tattoos for 3 hours, and we got a matching tattoo, and then I never saw him again.
Whoa.
But it's like the mentality is like, yo, tattoos tell a story about my life. And there's some shit that I got when I was 18 that I hate, but it was a part of me, and I'm gonna accept that. And it's gonna tell the story of who I am.
Yeah.
And that's like, I do it to celebrate events. I do it for my kids. I do it for whatever.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a cover up that didn't just make it look worse?
Every cover up looks worse.
Every cover up looks worse.
Not
bro.
not everyone.
Nah, you don't notice it because it looks great.
Yep.
You're like, yo, that tattoo's fire.
Nick Cannon's tattoo looked better when it said Mariah, which is crazy.
That's a hard cover up because Mariah was dumb big on his back.
Yeah.
That shit was hard, like huge.
I mean, the Johnny Depp one's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, Wino
Yeah, Winona Forever.
turned to Wino forever.
I mean, that's pretty
That's
good.
Yeah, that's lit.
pretty good.
hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, like tattoo cover-ups look pretty good.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah,
I don't know how
disagree.
you be a tattoo artist. I don't know how you're like, yo, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to permanently mark people forever and just hope I'm good at
Yeah,
it.
cover up's not good.
It just seems insane.
Yeah.
A painting on a painting sucks.
Yeah.
Like that's not right.
They try.
Who here has tattoos? Alex, Volley, you got tattoos? Yeah. And Derek, you do not. So you're the only two. That's actually a small percentage. 2 out of 6.
I don't have tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
just them
mean
two.
only tattoos. Yeah. And how old were you guys first tattoo?
The very first I was 19.
Oh, and Moss
And what
was
was
7.
Family over my heart, but in Japanese symbol.
Oh,
I was
that's
doing
what that
karate
is.
at the time.
Did it end up really being family?
Yeah, it means family clan.
Oh, that's cool.
How do they spell
Wait,
clan?
wait,
I just want to
clan?
make sure.
You got clan.
I know I was gonna get
Come on, bro. You don't say clan.
I'm just saying that's what it meant.
Do you have any tattoos like Mountain Dew or something like that?
I also have clan over my heart.
That was good. That was good.
What else we got, Mark?
Oh shit, actually. Oh, bro, this Kate Spade thing. Did you see this?
No.
No.
This is trending on Twitter. It's going crazy. Kate Spade, the fashion designer, famously committed suicide by hanging herself.
Correct.
Ulta came out with like an email that said, "Come hang with Kate Spade."
Oh my God.
Come on, bro.
Stop.
Come on.
Oh my God, yo.
The social media person got fired. Ulta had a whole thing, sent out like a press release. We're so sorry for being insensitive.
That's unfucking believable.
I mean, it's almost so on the nose. You got to be like, was it on purpose?
Nobody checked that? Ever?
Right? It's like, and someone typed it in. So like a graphic designer typed it in, formatted it, got it centered, put it on the email. And it's got to, at a certain point, it's got to be someone that's like,
Because you know she's dead already. So even if you forgot how she died, come hang with this person is just wild to begin with.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
why are they saying it?
Yeah. That's a
Oh,
good
is
point.
it like her clothing is on hangers? Is that it? Like
She's purses, yo. She's bags.
Yeah, but like she exists.
Cologne.
And this is for perfume or some shit like that. So
So who are we hanging with?
Bro, I like the brand.
Yo, this has to be on purpose.
Has to
because
be.
so there have to be so many people that check this off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's so many different people that okay a campaign. Yeah, there's no way. This is on purpose, and it's genius. This is outrage marketing.
Yeah.
I want to know who got fired, and I want to know if they're really fired. Do they say the name?
No.
Yeah. Oh, the person who did it got fired. No, they didn't. They got a fucking promotion because they made an awesome campaign. I'm still not going to hang with her ass, but we're talking about it. Like, damn, she died by hanging, bro?
Yeah.
God, hang on one second.
What happened, Mark?
My whole shit got fucked up.
Oh.
We back though. All right. Yo, why did Jason Sudeikis give Olivia Wilde her custody papers?
Because he's the GOAT.
Hero shit, bro.
At her film discussion.
Hero.
Yeah, it's fire.
Hero.
That's a fire move right there.
So basically, like Jason Sudeikis married to Olivia Wilde. They split, and then they have like the custody over their kids, and then she loses custody, and they give her the papers at her.
She lost custody?
That's my understanding. Yeah.
Wow.
Son, I had a note here that I wanted to about that. She just put out a movie, I think, with Harry Styles.
Yes, this is. I think you're going to
right.
the same place. Go ahead. Yeah.
And she's just getting pumped down by this
Yeah.
kid
Yes.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, her current boyfriend Harry Styles. Yeah.
And like, he's got to be tight.
He's super tight.
That a dude in a dress
Yes.
stole your girl, right?
I think he thinks he got cheated on.
Well, that was the rumors that were out there.
Yeah.
And she even commented like that. And like, she's like, I'm not even going to address the rumors, like, because I know what the truth is. That's a perfect way of saying, yeah, I cheated on your ass. Like,
For sure.
yeah.
So if you cheat and we got kids together and you cheat with Harry Styles wearing a dress, I'm serving you custody papers wherever the fuck I feel like it.
Fam, he said something sour in an article. He goes, I'll have a better understanding of why in a year. This is like, I guess, why they broke up. Before adding, and an even better one in 2, and an even greater one in 5, and it'll go from being, a book of my life to becoming a chapter to a paragraph to a line to a word to a doodle. Call his girl a doodle. This guy hates the fact that he was with Olivia Wilde.
I would too, yo.
Yeah.
Is she cheating on with the guy in a dress?
And yeah, we're 10 years deep. We got 2 kids, and now you do this for what? With this little kid? What is Harry Styles? 19, 20?
Yeah. I think he's like 10 years younger than her.
She's how old?
She's like our age,
I
right?
think she's
35, and I think he's 25 or some shit like that. I know it's like a 10-year difference.
something like that.
I think she's late
wild.
30s. She's like our age.
Son, serve the papers right there in front of 4,000 industry executives, bro.
I still can't find exactly what the papers are. It says custody papers, so I'm assuming children, but I don't know if it's divorce papers or what.
Is that allowed to have
children.
sex with somebody you're
It is,
directing
right?
that's 10 years younger than you? Is that not a power dynamic thing?
Ooh, but on who? If the director is there.
She's the director.
Oh, she was a director.
She's the director. He's in the film, 10 years younger, and she's a director. I know if it was a dude, we'd be looking at it sideways.
She's
for
a
sure.
rapist, yo.
How old are they?
She's a rapist, bro.
I don't know if we look at it sideways. If he's 25 and she's 35.
She's 38.
He's 28.
Yeah, that's not weird.
Yeah, she's 38.
Even
He's
if you
20.
reversed it, a guy and a girl, like that's not
What's up with these young dudes liking these old ladies, bro?
She's bad.
I mean,
though.
I went through that period.
You did?
Yeah, like in my 20s where I just like really found mature women hot, like 40.
So what do you think that is?
I don't know.
You think it's like an emotional maturity? I mean, she's a beautiful woman,
yeah,
huh?
she still looks good.
Possibly.
What the fuck's wrong with her cheeks?
They look perfect. They're perfectly symmetrical. Is that her holding the paper? Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It says like personal confidential. So some people are suggesting, I think Doug was even saying this, that like the people that serve the papers don't have anything to do with the person that's serving them. That he can't request that it's done here or not done here.
Right.
And that they will just go to when they know she'll be in some place. That way she can't avoid it.
Well, she
They
should have
their
answered the
whole-
text.
Yeah, their whole job is giving you the papers. So they'll be like, hey, are you this guy? And they'll ask innocuously, and you say yes, and then they'll give you the paper.
But it was public information that she would be at this event. And so they're like, okay, yeah, we can go.
But they only need them because the relationship between her and Jason broke down so
Yeah.
much.
right.
Right? So it's like, yeah, man.
There's
this
a
is-
fire like YouTube niche where people wear this. People that serve, they wear GoPros and then they serve to other people, and they catch them in the most wild ways. Like one time they'll be pulling up to like McDonald's trying to hand the money out, and he'll just be waiting in the drive-thru. Go, hey, you've been served, and the guy just has to get his food and the papers, and then
Oh,
drive away.
fuck.
Like these guys have insane.
That's a fun job.
That's a
epic.
great
I
job.
would love to do that, bro. That sounds so fun.
That's a
Yeah,
great
That's
job.
fucking master of disguise. I'm Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
I'm just dressed up as different things. I just pop out. I'm Grassman. I give someone papers. That's awesome.
Correct.
Yeah, like that'd be so fun.
Nah, but you're gonna like it until one of these motherfuckers punches you.
Start swinging.
Yeah.
Kill the messenger, dog.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, you can't.
Yes, they
They
can.
do. That's why they got a saying.
Yeah.
Don't
You
kill
just
the
made up that
messenger.
saying. You just made up that saying.
Don't kill the messenger,
That's
bro.
you just made that up.
The
I've never
Romans
heard
made that up.
You just made that up. I've never heard that
Nah,
in my
bro.
life.
Because they got served and they didn't like it.
They was getting killed.
The emperor was getting served. He was like,
He got
I
some
don't like
bad
this
news.
fucking
Kill
kid
that
serving me.
motherfucker who told me that shit. He's
Yeah,
like,
what-
I just ran here, dude,
That's
barefoot.
toxic behavior.
Yeah, they were
That's super
toxic.
toxic if you're a Roman emperor.
Hells
Just
yeah.
kill the one guy that told you some shit.
I
Even
saw
if-
some wild, funny, toxic behavior
What's that?
on TikTok. A guy pulled up to the McDonald's drive-through. He's like, "Excuse me, miss." She's like, "What can I get you?" He's like, "Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry to say this, but there's a old woman here that is soliciting sex for a quarter pounder with no cheese, no tomatoes, no lettuce." And then she goes, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I'll get the security on that immediately." And she's like, "Is there anything I can get you?" He goes, "I'll have a quarter pounder with no cheese, no tomatoes, no lettuce."
That's just fine.
Fire prank.
Yeah.
You can hear Shorty laughing through the speaker thing, and I love it when people in that job laugh because
Yeah.
their day sucks, bro.
Sucks.
You just handed people hamburgers all day next to this hot ass kitchen, and a genuine laugh comes to
Bruh.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the best.
That dude's the man, dude. I hope he's listening to this. We need to shout your
Yeah,
ass
he's
out.
a patron,
man.
probably.
God bless him.
Okay, there's this dude that climbed free solo.
Yo, pro-life Spider-Man, bruh.
Pro-life Spider-Man. Free solo, the Salesforce Tower in San Francisco. 1,000
60
feet.
floors, dog.
Free solo. So that means he has no harness.
Keep this up because I want to see how he gets up this part. This is the most interesting part.
He has no ropes on him. He
No
just has-
water?
Yeah, he just has chalk. And this is like the Alex Honnold shit.
Yeah, let me see how. Oh, this is. Oh my God.
The fuck?
That's the scariest part right there.
Son, y'all stupid. Bro.
That is the scariest part right there. Like, ooh.
And the craziest thing is how you have the stamina. Like you can do that once. Now imagine you do that 60 times.
Yeah, he's a.
Where the
he's
pressure, the stakes get higher and
The
higher.
stakes get
too.
higher every single time. So there was police waiting at the top, and by the time he got to the top, they arrested him.
pro-life
Thank God.
Spider-Man,
Otherwise, he would have to climb down again. I'd rather get arrested.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, thank goodness. I can take the
Yeah.
elevator. But yeah, it's crazy. And so then they asked him, they were like, "Why'd you do it?" He's like, "Oh, well, I wanted to bring awareness to the horrors of abortion.
It worked, yo.
And I'm actually pro-life, anti-abortion, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm not going to stop until the cause is
Hey, well, he
is
won,
rectified.
bro.
Yeah, so it seems like it worked.
Yeah.
It seems like he got his wish.
Either that or they already wrote that letter and he was looking like, God damn, y'all couldn't leak this shit 4 days ago.
But that's the weird thing about like activism, because if it was the opposite way, I'd be like, oh, this opportunistic piece of shit. If he was like, oh, I'm protesting the abortion leak from the Supreme Court, but I'm also gonna climb this thing and then say that's why I did it. I'm like, oh, you're just putting a cause to some shit. But when it's anti-abortion, I'm like, oh no, he believes that.
He believes.
He's really doing this because he's about that life. I mean, it's just insane.
Wait, what?
This is so impressive.
I don't get your logic.
No, imagine if he just climbed this and then they're like, why'd you do it? And he's like, oh, I wanted to bring awareness to protesting the abortion leak and that we actually need to have abortion's healthcare. I'd be like, oh, really? I feel like you just did that and buttressed a cause.
Am I
onto this
wrong in
thing.
not seeing the difference?
I
I understand
think,
what he's saying, but why is it different?
I think it's just because we often look at woke people as being like virtue
there we go.
signalers.
All right, that's what I wasn't connecting.
And this
Do you not
is
see that?
No, now I get
but
it.
I understand
Now I
what
get
he's
it.
saying. Like, I bet there are conservatives that see him doing this, and they're thinking what we would think of a woke person doing
really?
it. I bet they're like, man, just climb your buildings, bro. Like, stop with all this pro-life shit. You just couch in this so we give you high fives.
Steven Crowder's like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yo, you could just be pro-life on the ground. Take the elevator pro-life. Right? Like, but I hear what you're saying. You're not used to this type of activism.
Yes.
Attached to a position that is so criticized,
unpopular.
and so
Yeah.
But that's the weird thing about abortion. How unpopular is it?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, I thought it's 50-50.
Nah.
Like, what are the
I think
numbers?
it's
Like, if
shifted
you
in
did
our
the
lifetime.
census,
I think a lot of shit has shifted in our lifetime. Maybe I'm just from Texas, so I knew a lot more conservatives, but I think abortion was way more divisive back in the day, and now people are a lot more pro-choice generally. Like marijuana laws, people were super divided on. Now most people seem to be like, yeah, just legalize that shit.
Yeah.
And
That's
now
definitely more
the new
pro-choice.
issues are like trans issues or whatever. There's like new things that are dividing us 50-50. And a lot of these other things we kind of swung around to being a little more liberal about.
So what are the numbers right now?
Even new conservatives, because like they're just trying to conserve the status quo, like whatever's happening right now. And if abortion's been legal for the past 20 years in some form, even some conservatives are like, yeah, just leave it as it is. Like don't rock the boat.
Yeah.
Son,
I think it's like 50% of people are pro-choice, and then like 30% are like against Roe v. Wade.
Let me ask you this question.
The rest just don't care.
About the neoconservatives that you guys are kind of, is that what they're called? Or well, let's just call them new conservatives, because maybe neoconservative means some other shit. Do y'all feel a little bit like the new conservative doesn't give a fuck about any of the social shit? It's about bread and also like language. It's like, I don't want to pay taxes, and I don't want to stop speaking the way that I speak, or like I don't want to change my cultural values.
And
or
they don't
want
to feel guilty for being privileged or whatever.
Exactly. But in terms of like homosexuality, like even like the conservative girls, these conservative girls are out here, bro. It ain't the girls that were like, wait till you get married and that kind of conservative.
Those are like New York conservatives, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you go on the Bible Belt, it's like, oh, yeah, it's like.
I'm talking about like almost like the conservative activist type chicks. They out here swallowing dicks, bro. But they're about like
doing
conservative.
The Lord's work, right?
Say again?
Doing the Lord's work, right?
Pro-life my ass. But is that a wrong position to put conservatives in? Like, I feel like the party's completely switched. You have the Bible Belt folks that are like the religious conservatives, but like the DC conservatives or like the rich conservatives, like a Miami conservative, they don't give a fuck about gay marriage or trans rights or none of this shit. Is like, yo, how do I pay almost no taxes? I think the federal government is incompetent at everything. And I want to be able to say whatever jokes I want, and I want this woke shit all over the place.
I think some of that is true. Some of that is New York, and some of that is also you're just around more people with money.
Explain to me like the text, like a no, for real.
I'm not even bullshitting.
He's right.
Not even taking a shot.
Like, right? Yeah, I am around a lot of people.
Yeah.
And make money now.
Yo, literally, that's why I'm asking. Like, is it that I'm just around rich people?
Because rich people
that happen to be conservative.
Yes, rich people have always been like this. Dude, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Let me keep my money. Let them all get married. Let me keep my money.
All these people with no money caring about rights.
Yeah, exactly.
You would. You know what I mean? Like, you would find some dumb shit to care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get some money, you be like, man, let them figure that shit out, bro. Like, I'll donate.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying as a shot. I think as you get more successful, you're just around more successful people, and more successful people tend to be like, dude, I don't care. I want my money. I don't want to give it to anyone. I especially don't want to give it to the government. I think they're idiots. And especially think of, as you climb up the industry ladder or whatever, the people you're talking to when you're Schultz Saves America's at Netflix. You're talking to these guys who run billion-dollar corporations. You think they think the government is good at running at things? Netflix is crashing now because they haven't had a new Schultz special in a while. But think about like what they did, and they're looking at the government like, yo, everybody gives you money, and you're constantly in debt, and you're constantly borrowing money, and everything sucks. Infrastructure sucks. What are you doing? And I'm running a billion-dollar corporation, killing it. Y'all are fucking idiots. Don't take my money.
The ego that we got with stand-up, or the ego that we got with the podcast or whatever like that, they have with running a business. Like, there are people who run business, they don't really care about necessarily the product. They care about how the business runs.
Yes.
That's what excites them. And like running the most profitable business. It ain't about books for Jeff Bezos. Motherfucker ain't reading every single day. It's about how do I get things to people, right? And he's probably looking at how like the state of California is working on their new like bridge or highway thing, going, really? You're wasting all this fucking money and no organization, and you're still using paper and all that kind of stuff? He's shitting on them. Yeah. So when you see that level of incompetence, you're like, I can't trust you with absolutely anything. I see that a little bit. So then why do all these rich motherfuckers get into government? Are they like, I'm going to fix it? Or do they realize there's a limit to their buying power and they need to access some legislative power? And the only way to do that is to...
I think I think part of it might also just be an ego play. Like rich people, dude.
Yo, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
But the ego play, I'm tired of asking motherfuckers if I could do shit.
Maybe.
I'm the mayor.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe.
power.
It is
That's what
power, bro. It's
Yeah.
like where is there more power that I can
Like
have?
money gets you a lot of power, but ultimately you get pulled over and you're like, fuck, I gotta pay this ticket or whatever the fuck. Like, but if you're the mayor, you're like, hey, I'm the mayor. Like all of a sudden, a lot of doors and things that used to be weighing on you kind of open up.
I think additionally, I don't think that's wrong. I also think there's a exclusivity where rich people are always trying to separate themselves from other rich people. And if it's not net worth, that's why Bill Gates never tries to buy an NBA franchise. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, none of the richest people on earth ever want to buy a sports team because they don't need to prove anything to anybody. We're in a league of our own. The people who try to buy sports teams are like billionaires who maybe love the sport, but also I need to separate myself from the other 200 billionaires
you're a
and get in this
mid-level
club of
billionaire.
60.
You're like
Yeah, I'm a
mid-range-
mid-level billionaire.
yeah.
How do I separate myself from the other mid-level billionaires?
Buy the Pacers.
And then the other guys are like, how do I separate myself from them? Oh, now I'm a politician.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
so
it's
rich
a-
and successful, I'm elected to office.
It's like a stamp. It's a
Yeah.
blue check.
Blue check.
It's- So it's like,
It's a different plaque.
Yeah.
YouTube gives you a plaque at 100,000, 1 million, 10 million.
Yo.
What's next?
the brokest billionaires and the richest millionaires run for government,
Yeah.
right? Because they probably can't buy a franchise just yet.
Yep.
Then the next level up buys a franchise.
Yeah.
And the next level up after that don't need to prove anything to anybody.
Yeah.
They buy Twitter.
They buy Twitter. Like,
That's the stuff.
They buy the culture, dog.
Yo, son, Elon literally said, I got too much stuff. Y'all proving yourselves by buying stuff. I'm gonna sell all my stuff. I don't even have a house.
Yeah.
That's how much money I got.
But that's true though. All the wealthiest people you know, like, what do they wear? You know what I mean? It's like white t-shirts and shit.
Because
Like
their
that.
flexes are on a whole different level than
Yeah,
ours.
it's like
Yeah.
I don't
We're
got
flexing with shoes and we're flexing with watches, the cars, houses. They're past all of it. There's not a house they can't afford. So what's the next flex? Buy a sports team. Let me buy this $200 million yacht. Been there, done that. Let me buy Twitter. That's it. That's what's left.
Yeah.
Fire.
Let me buy the Fortune 10.
Fire.
That's cool.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're all trying to flex, huh?
Yeah, that's all we're doing.
And it's just different flexes for different people. It's like
Yes.
my boy spends some of his time in the Hamptons. You know, Jason.
Yeah.
And like the flex out there is the old car that's actually beat up, but it is still intact. So it's like the Mustang from 65, but like they haven't rebuilt the whole thing.
Right.
Because rebuilding the whole thing would be kind of like gaudy. You're trying to show off. This has the scratches on it still, but it's the authentic. But that's how you know real wealth. And we sitting here like, clean your car, bro. Like, get a new top. This shit have got a hole in it.
Oh, Jason was talking to me about watches, and some guy said he polished it, and he was like, never polish a watch. That takes away its value. It's like, bro, you want this dull ass shit? You spending that much money on it? Patina, you told me about. If it's like yellowed in the face, that adds value to it. It's always the weirdest thing.
Damn, that's so cool.
But that's what you need to do. You need to find new ways to separate yourself from other rich people. Like the British are the best of that. Yo, this is how you eat rice. You actually got to push the rice onto the fork in this way. Well, how about I just get it into my mouth the way I want it?
Yeah.
Right? Like the whole rest of the world just grabbed it with their hand, they put it in their mouth, and then British would be like, oh, look, that's how a poor person would eat rice. No, you're hungry. You eat the rice how you want to eat the rice.
Yeah.
But they developed this whole like system of behavior, I guess etiquette, what social etiquette it's called or something like that, that basically differentiated rich and poor
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Even pronunciation of words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's like I forget what it is, like poultry versus like bird. I forget exactly. Like there's like the elevated name for food, and then like the lower class name for food.
Chicken,
Yeah,
Chicken and poultry, pork and
Yeah, I forget exactly what they are.
swine.
yeah, there's a whole
Yeah.
list of these.
But like there's upper echelon names for food, and there's lower echelon names. I can Google it.
And even English, like the accent we associate with England is like the classy kind of rich whatever. And then there's like Cockney, which is like lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. You barely understand what the fuck they're saying. That's like the poor accent. The posh accent is the one that we recognize with the infinity voiceovers or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that way, like if you do a British person's voice, that's the voice you use.
Yes.
Like that pompous
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Using insecurity as a weapon.
Yeah. Why does drink gotta be on the right? Yeah, drink gotta be on the right. Why does it gotta be there?
Wait, why? What?
Like all like the social etiquette shit.
What the fuck was that?
That's
Yeah.
bread. That's bread and drink. You
Oh,
never know
B
that?
for bread, D for drink.
Yeah. So if you ever had a fancy dinner, you go like that, and you go, okay, bread, drink. So that way you don't grab someone else's cup. But then it's like, why the fuck does that rule
Why
exist?
my parents teach me this shit, poor ass motherfucker?
Bro, y'all
Come
didn't know
on,
that?
yo.
I did not know,
Yeah,
bro.
2 okay signs. Yeah, bread, drink.
She was a gang member. all of
Yeah,
a sudden. I'm
she's
like,
like,
all
all
right.
right,
Yeah,
so
you
my
throw
bad,
it up,
bro.
bro. You throw it up one time. Bread
No,
game.
I mean, I always joke around about it, but I learned about the fork and knife shit from the Titanic.
Yeah.
We didn't have any fucking rules, man.
Oh, I
Like,
learned that shit from SpongeBob.
what?
Fork on the left. Do you remember that?
Yeah, fork on the left.
Now there's 2 forks. Which one is for the salad?
Outside in.
Outside in. Now, the longer one is for?
I just thought the longer one was salad
Okay, what is your logic for that?
because you got to get through the lettuce and shit, so it got to be longer. That's just it.
That makes sense.
And also shorter fork, more like torque if you're cutting. Oh. You want to be all the way up here.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I'm just saying this is like the logic that I'm applying
And
to
the small is dessert, right? And the small one to the dessert.
the
fork?
super small one, but they're gonna bring that shit out with the dessert,
Okay.
right? All I'm saying is like I watched this shit and I was looking at my parents like, yo, y'all wanted me to go through life looking crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like I gotta meet like my girl's parents.
You never did cotillion?
Fam, I
No,
shoveled
no,
fucking.
the
Bro,
cotillion,
you guys
dog.
didn't do cotillion, bro?
No.
Oh man,
Just
come on.
you fucking dork.
You guys should have done cotillion, then you wouldn't.
time I
I
had
don't understand how you were homeschooled, but you still did all these things.
I was homeschooled for a little until like 6th grade.
What do you mean a little, bro? That's all the years.
That's 5th grade.
That's your whole
childhood,
childhood, bro. But you're an adult by
Like
the time
fifth grade.
you fighting for the Ukrainian army by the time you got out of goddamn middle school.
I would have aged out of Coney's Ari by the time we got done with homeschool.
I remember the first time I had a steak at a restaurant, and then they brought me the steak knife. I was like, "No, I'm good. I got one already."
Yeah, son. Yes, dude.
Like I just didn't know.
Why would we
I'll
know?
still be doing that shit. Why do you? Well, we gotta wash new forks.
Nah,
I'm
the
doing
steak
y'all a
knife.
favor.
The steak
No,
knife.
the steak knife. The knife. You
Oh,
never
so
ate
you're
steak.
like, I don't need steak. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
I
that's-
thought you
that's
just meant you're
hilarious.
supposed to take your fucking silverware every course.
Sometimes they do that
Yeah,
shit.
be doing it
what's the rule to that?
The rule is if I'm paying a lot, give me a fucking clean plate. If we at a diner, run it. You know what I mean? Run it back. But if we're at a fancy restaurant, keep taking it, bro.
Oh, so
I think it's mixing courses. That's what I believe the rule to be. So it's like if you had your appetizers and you're splitting, you had it on this plate, and then they want to bring you this new plate with the food on it. They're like, let me get that plate out of here and let me take the
no, the
silverware
plate.
as
I'm
well.
talking about the utensils. Sometimes they keep the utensils there. Sometimes they take them away.
I think it's if you use them. And if it's a nice place, you get new utensils every time you touch some
I
shit.
got you.
Yeah, but like some of that shit, like I never pulled a chair out for a woman. I don't believe in that.
Horrible.
Yo,
That's
can
why
we
you
talk
got
about
no
that?
pussy.
Why
That's why you got no pussy, bro.
You pull a chair
Yes.
No,
Yep.
not to make her fall, but like to actually have her sit in the
Yeah,
chair. You
yeah.
done that?
I've done that.
Yeah, I always do that, but
No, you don't.
You do it in the beginning when you
Such a liar.
In the
I always do
beginning
that.
when you
I
try
do that
to
for my girl every single time.
Still,
100%.
she sits down. You go. Shoop.
I don't know how to push it in. So
That shit is
it's
tough.
cap.
That's my point.
For
That
me,
shit
it's
is
cap because it's like,
he's weak.
fam, it's carpet. It's carpet. I'm gonna push her on carpet. Who am
How
I
are
the
you gonna do
strongest
that?
guy ever?
What about buckle your knees? I push
Yeah.
too hard, get you in
Bro,
the back of the knees.
that's the
That's
thing.
It's mad awkward. The girl's
Nah,
got
B.
to fake sit and kind of
I
crouch.
pull the shit out
Yep.
and then like I fake push it in as she really pulls it in.
So that she's doing it.
That's
She's
what I
doing
do.
So
it.
why are you
Nah,
there?
but
That's
you're
generally
still
to
a
make it
gentleman.
look. It's
Still a
it
gentleman.
looks
Kinda being
optics.
there.
So she don't get embarrassed.
Why is that
Just let your
gentleman?
wife pull her
Why
own
is that-
chair out.
She's already doing it.
Goddamn right, Mark.
She's already doing it,
Nah, bro. You've
Son.
never seen women go out to eat by themselves standing? They just stand the whole time because they don't know how to get the chairs over. They just standing by the table like idiots. You ever seen them standing by the table like a bunch of horses?
Wait, so do you not do flowers on Valentine's?
No, I'll do that. I'll do flowers and Valentine's Day.
I'll do anything to get out of that shit. I'll do anything to get out of forced that. Like
Son,
flowers,
you can't.
cards, all that other
Oh,
shit.
it's the best,
Duh.
dude. It's the
Son,
best.
Why you
have
like
to-
it?
You have
Because
to
it's
do
done. It's done for you. You know what to do. It's like
Yeah.
a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, men were not doing shit for so long. I think that they had to make a holiday. They were like, legally, you have to do this.
Yeah,
And
we
then
were
that's
just
why we did it.
fighting wars and we were fucking making sure they don't speak German. Welcome.
I like getting the card, but I get my girl cards of like when she's a comics. I'll get her like, "Sorry, your granddad died." You know what I mean? Like I'll just get her whatever, and she thinks that's fine.
You can get away with just what the card says. I gotta write a whole fucking spiel.
No, that's why you can pick a joke card because you don't have to write anything. It's like, how funny
Oh
is that?
no, that don't go with my girl. My girl needed to know all the feelings.
Yeah, that would
Fuck
be,
that.
She needed to know all the feelings.
that's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
I mean, I'm this close to not doing bless you anymore. I'll be honest. I hear someone
Yeah.
sneeze, I'm like, all right.
You know why it is? Because he doesn't think they're Catholic.
hey,
Why would I bless them? Why would I bless them, bro?
He's like, you know what?
you talking
made
about your wife? Or
you
you
made
talking
your
about
bed.
random people?
In the world,
Oh no, in the
In the
world, like
universe.
go handle your shit.
right?
Nah,
like,
but what about your wife?
For what? Like she sneezes,
You're
I'm
a
like,
piece of shit.
yo, you good?
This
Like,
guy's a piece
You
of
said
shit.
yo,
This
son,
guy's a
why
piece
are you
of shit,
sneezing?
bro.
You need to watch everything, everywhere else. You need to watch that fucking movie, son. You need that because you going
Stop
towards
sneezing.
you going
Stop
towards the
sneezing.
everything bagel, bro.
Stop sneezing,
You
bro.
going towards the everything bagel, bro.
If you're just a stranger sneezing on the train,
he going
figure
towards
your
the
shit
everything
out.
bagel. Nothing matters, doesn't Mark? Nothing matters.
Why
bro.
am I saying
we're
bless
just a
you?
collection of
What's the
molecules,
point of
bro.
bless you,
There's
bro?
an infinite universe and there's an infinite
Nothing
possibility.
means anything, okay?
There's a mark in another universe that says bless you every fucking time, piece of
What's
shit.
the point of
fucking
please
virgin.
and thank you?
Guy hasn't even fucked one girl, virgin.
What's the point of please and thank you?
Because it's like showing respect.
Oh,
because you
bless
did
you.
something for
Same.
me. But why do I have to show respect for you sneezing?
Yeah, I don't get
Weak
it.
ass immune
Hey,
system.
Can I tell y'all something?
We got some music.
This is serious, bro.
Yeah, let's be serious.
2 nights in a row, I farted in my girl's direction while we're sleeping.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I used to turn over to fart
But
out
now,
of respect.
but now you farted into her ass. That's fire.
That's love.
Did she burp? That's how it works, right? I don't know the math of it, but I do. That's how that technically works.
Imagine it has to come out. It has. She sneezes. All right, bless you. Shit. Yeah.
You're just warming her up. That's it.
Yeah, why you gotta say
She's
bless
warming
you,
her
bro? I just don't. I don't believe in
You're
it.
a piece of shit, bro.
You gotta be nice to
takes
people,
zero
bro.
effort, bro.
Yeah, be kind.
Like, just do a nice thing.
Okay, what if you fart? Do I say something then?
Yeah.
What do you
You
say?
laugh.
Yeah,
That's the same.
yeah, disgusting.
Okay, what if they cough? Do I gotta be like, oh, cough?
You
Nah.
okay?
Like if it's a bad cough, are you okay?
Just some stranger on the train?
No.
Yo, can I say this about bless you? Like with sneezes, you get about 1-2 sneezes, bro.
Thank you, bro. Every time a girl goes outside is bright, she sneezes 5 times in a row.
Yeah. Nah.
What is that?
If you got more than 2 in a row, fix your shit, bro. Like for real, dude. That annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah,
I be
it's not
sneezing.
expected
I be sneezing
after.
3 in a row, and the person sneezes. God blesses you 3 times. I'm like, you don't have to.
It feels so
I
crazy,
appreciate
right?
it, but like,
Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. Fix your fucking nose, man. For real, dude. That triple sneeze shit is too much, man.
Yeah. You don't gotta God bless you on all the sneezes.
Yeah.
No, that's weird.
One, maybe 2. But the first one, you good.
Yeah.
Stop being an asshole, bro.
I don't believe in it, bro.
Yo, you know one chivalry rule they used to do, I think, before is when the woman would stand up at dinner, the guy would stand up.
Oh yeah.
That one I never understood.
Do you get up when people like walk into the room?
Sometimes, yeah, but I don't really know what to do in that situation.
every time.
Okay. Here's a better one.
Sometimes.
Do you wait for other people to get their food to start eating?
No.
Yeah, I always
no.
do that.
Yes.
No.
No.
If
Why
I haven't
no?
gotten my food, I think it's disrespectful of me to make you wait.
'Cause
you
now
gotta
your
eat
shit
food?
cold.
Fuck that. Eat your food.
So I ask, like, if I'm waiting, no. If they got their food first, they usually say, "Oh no, it's fine if you eat."
Yeah.
But if they don't say that, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Or
I
vice
will.
versa.
I
You know what I'm
front like I'm gonna wait, like if it's somebody's parents or some shit.
But then they'll be like, "Nah, go ahead."
But if they make you wait, they're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
yo.
These people are
Yeah.
bad people.
Yeah,
That's
like
kind of
Mark.
true. No, I won't make someone wait. I won't make you wait. I'll say, yeah, go ahead. It's gonna get cold. But if you just start eating just without saying anything, I'm like, all right.
Yo, the best way if you
Little,
don't.
I'm like, yeah, bro, we're eating dinner together. And all of a sudden, you're just eating dinner without me.
That's what you care about?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Because that's disrespect to
Wait,
me.
really?
That's disrespect to me.
Yo, grab
That's
a piece
disrespect
of
to me.
bread, put some butter on it, shut the fuck up.
Bless you.
Son, are you kidding me? No, the best way to just move on without even acknowledging and be like, yo, you want a bite?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's like, yo, we're eating.
It started. It's already started.
We're eating. Whether you like it or not, we eating out here.
Get in on it. Get in on this.
Yeah,
Get
right?
in on
I
this.
know you're hungry.
Yeah,
No
this
food
is
having
great.
ass, ordering that long ass order. He told you it was 20 minutes for the wings. You know what I mean?
Yo, get in on this is good because it lets you know we're not doing this formal shit. Breaking it all down.
Yeah, come on.
Get in on this.
Get in on this.
We're already-
I'm in.
Yeah. We stopped mad shit already. Kissing a woman's hand, elbows off the table. I don't do that shit anymore.
Son, elbows off the table.
Yeah, elbows are on the table.
Elbows
bro.
on the table is so lit, dude.
My parents never taught me that shit.
Do you guys stand up to shake hands?
We were just saying
Yeah,
that. Like,
Yeah, I
I'll,
kinda
I'll,
do
I'll
that.
mostly do that.
Sometimes,
I always
bro.
stand.
I'll
You have
mostly
to.
do that.
Depends
Sometimes
how
it's
many
a lot.
followers they got. They got like they got like 1 million
You got the
followers.
Bluey?
They got the
You got the
Bluey.
Bluey?
If they got the Bluey, maybe I get a hey, what's up, dog? How you doing?
You're supposed to take your hat off when you shake hands.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to take your hat off inside too, apparently.
Oh yeah, the hat off at
Fuck
dinner.
that shit, bro.
No, my
dinner.
dad would make me take the hat off at dinner.
Yeah, I'd still do that. If I sit
Yeah.
down at dinner, I'll
Have
take
you,
my hat off.
have you
I don't
seen
know
that
why.
scene in Sopranos where they're at a nice restaurant and this guy's with his girl wearing his hat, and then Tony walks over to him and goes, "Take off your hat." And the guy's like, what's going on, man? What are you doing? Tony just goes, "Take off your hat." And the guy's like, "All right." And he just takes his hat off, mad intimidated.
Yeah.
That shit stuck with me forever. 'Cause I
Tony
didn't-
smashed his girl?
Nah, Tony just.
That's
he was very-
emasculating. What a piece of shit. Tony could have just pulled him aside and be like, hey, man, do me a favor.
Yeah.
That's Tony.
Tony's a piece of shit though.
He is a
Tony's
piece
not
of
a good
shit.
guy.
Is he a bad guy?
Did you watch Sopranos?
No. No. That's fucked up.
Yo,
I thought it was wild when his mom was leaving and none of y'all was gonna get up to say bye to her.
Yo,
like,
disrespect,
y'all was
bro.
just gonna wave bye.
Sorry,
I was like, what is
I
going on?
was like, am
with
I
you?
not? Am
I
I
might
being
do- I
too
might
much?
wave.
And then
I might
you
just
have to
do the wave.
overcompensate. You're like, oh, you need a car.
I walked into the elevator, bro. I walked into the elevator.
I might do that shit
all
too,
the
though.
way.
I might do that shit too, though. Honestly, white
What?
people, I feel like we don't know how to deal with people's parents.
What do you
like,
mean?
Because like I had friends' parents that I would just like, they would say crazy shit to them, and so that was like what the relationship was in the house. So like my buddy Jake, he would just like talk to his mom like a friend,
Like, what would he say?
call her Michelle.
That's crazy.
But
Beat
like
the
on
shit
some
out of
funny
my
shit,
kid.
like
I
on
would
some funny
smack
shit,
him
like,
for his
like,
mom,
like
bro.
Michelle, have you seen my thing? And she's like, oh, you're so silly, and then like shows him
Yeah.
where the soccer shit is.
If it's funny, it's funny.
But like it's like,
yeah, nah, he made
If
it
that's their thing.
yeah.
but like that's their thing. Or like they'll talk about sex stuff and
Like
it's just
what?
like let's ask us sex questions. Like, yo, dad,
Like what?
Dad hit it last night.
No,
Like,
he
shit like
didn't.
that. But, like,
Nah,
that-
that's kind of my family. That's my family.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how it
is.
is. Amongst my
also
family
funny.
was not like that, but my other white friends' families were like that.
Oh yeah, there's no line.
Yeah.
Unless you got religion, if you're like religious white family is different, but no religious white family.
But now
there's no.
now I meet other people's parents and I'm like,
I told my dad when I first jerked off.
No shit.
I did, and I felt guilty. I was like, "Am I not your son anymore? Like, am I a man?"
Why would that make you not?
I don't know, bro. I was going through some shit. I just learned how to jerk off.
Everything everywhere all at once. It's fucking daddy daycare, bro.
I was fake jerking off and then peeing, thinking it was me nutting for like a good month.
Yeah.
And then
R.
like, for
Kelly,
a month,
bro.
I just fucking jerk off and then pee, and I was like, all right, this ain't that great.
Yeah.
And then I finally got one off.
Yeah.
It was fire. And I had
Whole
to tell
world
my
changed.
dad, bro. I told my dad the night after I lost my virginity, too.
What'd he say?
He was like, all right. That was it. Actually, I thought he was going to be a little bit more proud, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he was just like,
Proud?
How often did
yeah,
you?
I didn't know.
How often
Why
did your
proud?
dad cry growing up?
I'm gonna be proud. of him.
Did my dad cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a crier, man. He would cry.
Now cry as much?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he also doesn't remember things.
Yeah, my dad cried like 3 times. Had to be death.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what did he cry at?
His dad died and he didn't cry. And then all of a sudden that night I heard him fucking bawling. Like through 3 rooms I could hear him crying. And then he'll tell me he cried his shit and I don't really be believing him.
Sorry.
He'll tell me, like he said he cried when he watched the end of the special. Like when he got through the end of Bring Back a Pooh, he was like, I raised a man. And then he didn't cry. And then there was one other time when somebody else died and he cried. But normally I don't remember my dad crying. So I'd be wondering where I got that shit from. 'Cause I'd be crying.
Nah, my
bro.
dad be crying, bro.
Yeah.
And I be crying too, bro. I love crying.
Yeah, crying's the best.
great.
Yeah, I wake up in the morning, watch a video of some kids singing in the bathroom. I'm like, I'll cry. I'll cry right now. Singing videos just get me. I don't
Why?
know why.
Why?
I have no idea
Music
why.
makes him cry.
I don't know why.
Music makes you lose
That
control.
also, it literally makes him lose control.
Yeah, I lose control. I don't know why.
Wait.
All right, if you play this video right now, right? It's like a
Yo, can we try to cry? Yeah. This is actually kind of fun. Can we try to play things that will make us cry? Do you guys have like go-tos, like final scenes, speeches?
But I
of
won't do it
things?
now. I won't do it now because I'm expecting it. You know what I mean? I'm anticipating it. But like, if it's like 12, like, okay, imagine it's like a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I know mine.
Choir like trip, and they all go to like a hotel, and they're all staying on the same floor, and then they all sing at once, and then they harmonize.
That's wild.
Yo, what
Why the
about?
whole
I
setup?
don't know.
I don't
why.
get that
'Cause
shit either. But what about?
Just say a choir.
We might move on from that.
There's mad
Trash
videos like
ass
that. There's mad
example.
videos like that.
Yeah.
There's mad videos like
What
that.
got
bro.
me is,
don't,
and then they harmonize.
Bro.
I almost cried explaining it. I swear to God, bro. I almost cried.
Yo, what
explaining
about my man Paul Potts?
it. Wait, who's that?
You haven't seen that? Yo, run this up. Put Paul Potts.
Pol Pot?
Paul Potts.
Yeah. I was, who is
Hold
this?
on. I got you.
Vietnamese what?
No.
I gotta cry.
Guys making it to the pros get me. Like when a dude gets drafted and like their family's crying.
Put
I'll
Paul
bawl.
Potts,
I'll bawl.
Britain's Got Talent.
Mother son shit.
15 million views.
I cried yesterday at my studio.
Why?
Oh, when all the people came through?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
that
right,
looked cool,
you got
actually.
the volume on this bitch?
For the next contestant, the world of showbiz seems a million miles away.
I've always wanted to sing as a career. Confidence has always been sort of like difficult thing for me. I've always found it a little bit difficult to be completely confident in myself.
Okay. Ready when you are.
But why
Keep
though?
going, bro. You gotta hear the
I think that we've got a case of a little lump of coal here that is going to turn into a diamond.
Why'd you gotta do him like that?
Absolutely yes. Amanda,
Yes.
Paul, you are through to the next round.
goosebumps. This song too gets you away.
Yeah,
This shit in Armageddon, son. This in Armageddon had me wet,
Bruh.
But why does that shit make me cry though? Why is music like that? Like
Well,
an opera?
Was that music or was that like a dummy doing something spectacular?
A lump of coal, you mean?
Yeah, was that a lump of coal?
Yeah,
doing
it's a
something
giant lump
spectacular?
of coal on stage in front of me.
Yeah.
maybe that's what that was.
What were his teeth made out of?
I think he was eating coal.
Why are you shitting on the guy that made you cry?
Yeah, it was hard to
Because he
pass
made him
the
feel
teeth.
feelings, and he was like, "No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I hate this guy."
No. It's just the thing is that I love all these attributes about him. That's what makes me cry.
Yeah.
Like they choose like the dumbest faces for him. Like when they're talking to him, he's just like,
They did that shit with Susan
yeah,
Boyle.
that's not really what he's doing.
Nah, they did that with Susan Boyle 100%, bro.
Oh,
Before they went out
yeah.
there, fucking give her a noogie and then send her out and make her look crazy. 100%. Because they need her to look a little crazier.
I cried at your wedding.
What?
I cried at your
Oh,
wedding.
dude, Schultz's
Bro, we're
fucking
all proud of his
vows.
wedding.
Yeah,
Every time
yeah,
I
you
was
got
special,
everybody.
bro. I was weeping.
Holy fuck.
God damn.
Incredible. That might be the last time I cried for real.
Really?
Might be.
Yeah,
I
you
think
ain't-
there was a period during therapy when I cried like way too much. And now I'm back to a normal dude amount of crying, which is like every couple of months I'll get one out.
Nah, that was a long time ago. You overdue for a cry, dog.
I need a good one.
Oh, the last wedding I went to, the bride had no relationship with her father, and then her mother died just a few months before the
Oh
wedding.
my God, I'd lose my fucking
So
mind.
I'm
at that
already
wedding.
there. It's one of my best buddies. He's getting married to this girl, and I'm already just really, all my friends are there. I'm really feeling all the emotions. I'm already crying as the whole thing's going on. She comes down the aisle. Everyone else has walked down. No one's walking her. And I'm now going,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
no one's there. She stops like maybe 10 steps down. She's still got 20 to go. And he comes and gets her and then walks her back up.
Oh, that's fire.
I fucking bawled, dude.
That's fire.
Unreal.
Nice.
I'm your daddy now.
Give her the scorpion, bro. Get over here.
Get over here.
Oh, what are we doing here, right? I got you, babe. You know what I'm saying? Right, though?
Hey, I have something for you.
Okay.
I have some Patreon questions.
Okay. I believe you.
What's up, Flagrant 2? It's your boy, Austin from Atlanta.
Hey.
This Friday marks a year since I've been doing stand-up comedy.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Let's
And
go, baby.
Andrew, I remember you gave a young comic advice on Patreon that there's no point in giving advice to a comic who doesn't at least have a year. So now that I have a year in, am I still going to Mike's balls to the wall, just throwing any jokes out there, still trying to find my funny? Or am I now starting to look for that tight 5 or tight 10 and whatnot? Also, before you waste any time on any good, decent advice, I only have 26 open mics logged in, which is on average a mic every other week, which I know is pussy, but I'm a musical theater guy, so I'm still getting over that sense of bombing, because I'm used to, if not at least being funny, entertaining. So Akash, not even the dig, if you have any advice on what you used to do after you bombed.
I bombed a lot.
Whether what ice cream you used to eat, what music you listen to, who you call.
I got you.
And what made you get back to the headspace to be like, fuck it, I have to get back in there because this is what I want to do with my life. Thank you for all y'all do, and love you guys, and have a good day.
Those are good questions.
Yeah.
You want to take it away?
I say develop your funny. Don't worry about tight 5, tight 10. That's like industry shit we used to have to do.
Yeah.
And now that doesn't matter as much, just develop your funny. And for me, and this is what got me over the bombing, was studying the game. Not just your set, but other comics, what makes funny funny. There's like a formula to it. The only reason I didn't quit is because I just hate quitting things. I should have never even been pre-med to begin with, but I finished all 4 years because I just don't quit. But yeah, study other comics. That's something I picked up from Andrew, actually.
Yeah, man. I think that's like the most valuable thing that you ever do is kind of find out how you're funny and like how you're funny and like why you're funny and what style you're kind of funny with. And I think the only way you find that is just by hanging with the people you feel most vulnerable around and then just paying attention to how you make them laugh. So that would be the advice that I would give you right now is like, how are you funny around the people that you are most comfortable with? Do you tell stories? Are you self-deprecating? Like, are you a ball buster? Like, what is your thing? You know, and try to apply that to stage. And eventually that will start to just kind of naturally make sense. And then as you're doing that, just learn how to tell jokes, learn how to write jokes, like learn, like Akash was saying, what is the formula to a joke? And eventually you're going to kind of toss that formula out, but the structures of it will be like baked in you. And, but yeah, just figure out who you are.
Yeah. And get on stage more.
Also, you got to get on stage more, bro. Because like you don't even know who you are on stage because you're still so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So that's why we say like, yeah, get back to me in a year or 2 years because the advice that we're going to give you can't even be applied because you're up there freaking out. Like you're worried about killing at an open mic. That shouldn't even be the goal. The goal should be doing the jokes.
Yeah.
What did you prepare? Or what did you prepare? And then how can you say it? And also add other goals to your open mics. Like if you know that killing is going to be difficult, maybe the goal is I'm going to get through all these jokes. I'm going to add this tag to that joke that I had before. I'm going to try this different setup. So at least you leave going, you know what? I did 4 out of the 5 things I wanted to do.
Get one joke to work consistently.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that first joke. It's like, oh, this works everywhere.
Yeah.
That's fire. And then once you get to that point where you're like comfortable enough, then it's like, if you have a bad set, you're like, yo, I got to get another good set in.
Yeah.
Then if you have a great set, you're like, oh, I want that feeling again.
Yeah.
So whether you're doing great or bad, you're constantly chasing and like keep going up.
And you will never stop bombing forever. There will always be sets, no matter how good you are. We saw Chappelle, that video, he bombed in Hartford in front of like 30,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's going to happen to everyone. And it gets funny as you go away from it. Like I had a bomb last year at some fucking city winery. A bunch of liberal cucks hated my guts. And it sucked for a day. And then it was the funniest thing ever 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like, man, I ate my dick at that show.
Yeah.
Also, if you go more, for me, like when you're so young, you develop a crew. Yeah, and that's good too. You need a crew when you bomb, they make fun of you, and now and you make fun of them, and then now, but like when they make fun of you, you are realizing like, damn, I did that. Like, oh, I did that. I did, and then you're at a diner late night and you're talking about it, and then and then you start hanging out all day, and you just become obsessed. But that's going every day. You'll find a crew that you and then it just becomes an obsession for all of you, and it's more fun.
Yeah. I think that's great. But good luck, my man.
Yeah, congrats on a year.
Glad you're doing it.
Hey guys, Abhishek here. First time sending in a question. This is for Andrew when he becomes president. Who would you like to invite to the correspondence dinner to roast you? You can answer for
that's a good
all
question.
4 years or all 8 years if you want, and everybody can pitch in their choices. What you're not allowed to do is choose Akash, Alex, Mark, or even Dove. Peace.
That's a good question.
Alex Jones for sure.
To roast you?
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't even roast you. He would just go crazy.
Yeah, he'd just go crazy. It'd be the most entertaining correspondence dinner ever. Like, yeah, without a doubt.
Damn, that's a good one.
Good
choice.
Nice. I might start with you, then it end on like lizards.
It wouldn't even start. It'd be like, hey, how you doing? All right, listen, everybody here, y'all fuck kids. Let's just be honest, right?
Yeah, that would be fine. I might go Ricky Gervais.
Ooh, Ricky would be
just
great.
from that. What was it? Golden Globe shit.
Oh, the
he
best.
just killed that shit so hard.
And the
I'm like,
Oscars.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
I got to do an American citizen though. It's got to be an American citizen.
Respect.
Because this is our shit. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be from here to talk about us, man. Or you got to be voting.
Wait,
like
citizen,
you have to be
citizen or from here.
Citizen. Like you got to be like part of this. Like it's gotta, the things that happen here got to really like affect your life. Not like you could just hop on a flight and then you out of here. You know, so that for me, like why are you talking about us if you're not affected?
I would say Chris Rock so he can get up there and say nothing.
Oh, so you slap him in the face?
Damn, Al is relentless.
I respect it.
Until he says something, that's it.
God, like,
This guy don't care, dude.
This is crazy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a longtime fan, but this is my first time creating a video for Patreon. Andrew, I just wanted to say, man, I love the way you've been incorporating bits at the beginning of the episodes that kind of tie the whole thing together. And I was wondering if Jerry Seinfeld and his iconic TV show were your sole inspiration or just the biggest one. Either way, respect your guy, and I'm glad that you were able to.
This motherfucker. Fuck you. Respect to the god Jerry Seinfeld. No, that was not our inspiration. It was probably more monologue, late night type of shows. And just trying to elevate Flagrant into a podcast, or actually a show that is there's not like anything else out there. But you son of a bitch, you found a parallel to my arch nemesis Jerry Seinfeld.
Dude, Jerry's the GOAT for that, bro. 7 seasons. He drops 7 specials, and nobody talks about that. Because every episode starts with about 3 to 5 minutes of jokes. If you add 22 episodes up all that time, that's a special.
No one talks
He
about
did that 7 seasons. That's 7 specials.
He's so great.
Yo, what a prodigious amount of material.
No one talks about that.
Yo, god damn, dude.
Nobody gives him the credit.
God damn.
He
Who
was 2
else you know
specials.
drop specials like that? Carlin?
Shit.
That's it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Soon y'all gonna be like, well, technically he was dropping clips first. If you think about it,
Seinfeld did it all. Seinfeld the Simpsons. He did everything.
Yo, if
already.
you think about it.
Yo.
Fuck.
Wow.
I love you, Jerry.
The Seinfeld blueprint.
I love you, Jerry. I completely
I
flip.
wasn't planning on submitting a video this week, but after
He got his own size guitar in the back. You see that?
I'd be remiss if I didn't come with a little friendly clapback. Normally, I do take it down when I'm recording my video submissions.
You made fun of his
Not
guitar.
because I'm embarrassed or anything like that, but because I don't want to distract Mr. Attention Span.
Oh, fuck, I missed that.
Whisper to yourself well after a joke was over, turning it from a friendly roast into something that's a little bit more mean. Mark, thanks for sticking up for me. But then I realized that you're laughing so long at a height joke to distract from the fact that you wear lifts and that you're secretly like 5'1". I have lifts too.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm not mad, I promise. Al, I didn't get to say hi as you were leaving Radio City, but I did see you from afar dressed as the yellow taxi cab that you I was ribbing you a little bit for telling you that I was attractive, and I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. But I'm getting sidetracked. Schultz. I realized that the reason that you were immediately fixated on my height is because we wear the same size pants, and you just wanted to... Oh my
God! Let's go down, Team Fodder!
I got you these. I don't know if they're as short as you usually like them.
Yo, send them shits in. I'm wearing them shits next Patreon.
Let me know. Love you.
Send them shits in.
Let's go.
That was good. That was good, bro. That was good,
So
man.
that's how you fucking do it.
Dowsy did it right there, boy.
The edits are fire.
Dowsy did it right there.
Good jokes, too. There we go.
The dude Flagrant fam. It's your boy Vanessa Hudgens. My question this week
I
is...
thought he had a mask on. Like, pull down.
Wait, is it a mask or it's a
No,
beard?
just guys trying to do stand-up, trying to get in the circuit and whatnot. So,
What kind
if
of
he
beard
gets
is
nice
that,
at
bro?
stand-up,
The mask
would
pulled
he
down is
take
what they
Jamie
call it.
Foxx's throne for the most talented black man of all time? Because Jamie Foxx is nice at singing, nice at acting,
Thanks.
nice at stand-up, right? So if T.I. gets nice at stand-up, starts killing it, you know, Jamie Foxx might have a battle on his hands. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Keep it flagrant.
Thoughts, boys?
Wait, who was it?
No.
T.I.
T.I. gets good at stand-up. Is he the most talented black man over Jamie
Jamie's
Foxx?
is one of the best singers. He's possibly the best actor, and he was one of the best stand-ups when he was doing it. So that's
Bro. Yeah, where T.I. doesn't have slow jams.
no,
You know what I mean? Like,
no. Just the voice. That's what I'm saying. Like T.I.'s not the best rapper.
Isn't Jamie Foxx like classically trained pianist?
Oh,
like
that's
he went
yeah,
to
I think so.
college.
I think so.
for
was a
piano,
star
I
high
think.
school quarterback. Like
Oh,
the
wow.
dude. That's why he was in Any Given Sunday. Like, oh yeah, Jamie Foxx.
My name is Willie.
Willie
Beeman. I keep the ladies.
Keep him screaming.
I thought it was creaming.
Probably.
Yo.
Can defeat me. You dreaming.
Yo, Vanessa Hudgens. I don't know what your question was, bro.
You was talking about the beard?
Yeah, I was thinking about the beard, bro. I really was thinking about the beard. Al, what were you saying about the beard?
I didn't say nothing.
You was talking that shit.
That was y'all talking shit.
You were talking
I didn't
bro.
say nothing.
You was talking that
I
shit.
like it. I like it. It was nice.
Yo, Vanessa, you got to tell us what's going on, bro. You getting finessed by your barber. That's what's going on. Yo, we need to know what the deal is with that beard immediately. And I got to come back at Downsy. I got to have something good for Downsy, bro. I was working on it my whole fucking time. Like, I know what I want to call him, but I don't know the back half of it. But I almost had something.
Well, he better come
So,
correct.
I'm gonna come correct.
Nah, almost having something mad funny, bro. That's mad funny, bro. That's mad funny. That's
a good point. Yeah.
You started, Downsy?
Yeah.
You see what you started, Downsy?
We're all bullies now, bro.
Yeah, everybody attacking each other. Fuck you, son of a bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, Al.
Okay, go.
Lee Bays back in here. Shorts, no snow.
Basil goes to school every day. Motherfucker, it's still, yo, it's been 6 years of Patreon. He's been in school every fucking day, bro. I don't even think he got a house. He's just walking and squatting. Come on, Baze.
The greatest Mike of all time. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, or Mike Tyson? Who are you guys going with?
Jordan.
Number 2,
Jackson.
White House correspondence dinner. If you got invited, what would you say? What would you address, and how hard would you go? Because I feel like Trevor Noah did an okay job, but you could go on a little bit harder. But what do y'all think? Let us know. Peace out.
He obviously sent that before you did an episode.
Okay, number 1 or number 2 has been answered.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So number 1.
Who's the greatest Mike of all
Greatest
time?
Mike.
Jordan.
Tyson not in the discussion, I'm sorry. It's Jordan or Jackson.
Or Lowry.
Jackson.
Or Lowry.
Jay Fox.
Bro. Man, dude, Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
I think it's Jackson, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's Jackson. Yeah, I think it's Jackson.
Why Jackson over Jordan?
There's a debate between Jordan and LeBron. There is no debates with Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, like the most famous person on the planet.
Yeah.
Over
For
the
a long
Jesus.
time, Yeah.
He also might have molested kids.
That's how good he was.
That's not the question.
Great answer.
That's how good he was.
Also, that's how good it was.
Michael Jordan ain't fucking
Jordan
kids.
could have fucked kids. He just didn't.
No, but if he did, he's not getting away with it.
Yeah.
He's out the league. Bro, he was out the league for gambling. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. Michael Jackson was really gambling.
100% Michael Jordan could fuck kids and get away with it.
No.
No.
How serious?
And nah. And if we go into it too long,
Yeah,
we're gonna
I know,
end
we can't,
weird.
I can't even defend my position without ruining shit. So I'm gonna just say Jordan could fuck kids if he wanted. That's all I can say right now.
So can Michael Jackson.
G14 classified.
And Michael Jackson did it, bro.
Yeah, Mike Jackson did.
Woulda, coulda, fuck that.
Michael
Woulda, coulda,
Jackson, by
shoulda.
the end of his life, was a fucking cartoon character.
We're
None
not
of us
talking about
liked
the
looking at
end.
Michael Jackson. It's the whole. You gotta take the whole thing in summation. Jordan now owns a sports team.
No, you just gotta talk about them at the peak of their
Then
career.
Tyson.
No,
I'm
because
not saying
Tyson at
number
the peak
one.
of his career
I'm
got
not
knocked
saying-
the fuck out.
I'm not saying number one, but you got to put him back in the discussion.
To me, no.
Nope.
You got
No,
knocked
Buster
the fuck
Douglas
out.
is not the peak.
Michael Jackson is not getting knocked the fuck out by fucking.
There was a
shoot-
debate. Michael Jackson and Prince back in the day.
Nobody
You're
was
too young to
debating
know
that.
this.
Nobody.
Yeah,
debated
but
that.
no
was a
one.
debate.
I don't think anyone.
Black people debated that shit, and that's because they like debating.
Yeah.
They need to do
That's a
something while
fact.
they're getting their haircut.
That's a fact.
And even black people know the answer. It's MJ, bro.
Yeah.
It's MJ.
Yeah. Global influence. I'm gonna go MJ.
Global influence.
Come on, bro.
Michael Jordan, globally influenced. The whole fucking world plays basketball because
They still playing soccer. If they stopped playing soccer and started playing basketball, then I'd say Michael Jordan.
Luka Doncic doesn't happen if it's not for Michael Jordan. Dirk
Ooh.
Nowitzki.
I'm not saying Jordan doesn't have
Manu
no
Ginobili.
global influence.
Giannis.
Chris
None
Brown
of these
doesn't
guys.
happen. Chris Brown, every single
Chris Brown.
Usher.
Chris Brown
Like,
cannot
Weekend,
happen.
Bruno.
Hey,
Weekend.
hey, Chris Brown
Bruno.
could not happen.
Son, Weekend, Bruno. Come on, son. Every
Oh,
single
they still
R&B
happen.
artist you love.
Drake
still
even.
happen.
though.
Jackson.
Drake could go.
Nah. Come on.
Drake's the second biggest artist ever, behind Mike.
You just be saying shit, huh?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
I have a problem
he
saying
do be
things
just
that are right.
because he just said Jamie Foxx was the best actor. Like, come on,
He's
son.
one of the best
Nah,
actors. for sure.
Jamie,
That's what I said. He's one of the
Jamie's
best
up
actors
there,
ever.
bro. Jamie
Not-
can act his
not
ass
over
off.
Denzel.
I didn't, bro.
Well, he loves range.
Yeah, that's why
I
say
don't need range.
So are you putting Jamie over Denzel?
Come on, Jamie. Hold on.
Yes,
Jamie
I
has more
can.
range, but I don't know if I can put him over because I'm not gonna
gotta
act like an
respect
idiot.
this guy.
Denzel is Denzel, but to act like Jamie is a better actor than Denzel.
He just
Not a better movie star.
Next
Go,
question,
go,
come
go,
on.
go, go.
Come on.
Come on, everything.
Next one, last one.
everything, nothing
Hey
all
guys,
at once.
Pusha, question for you guys this week is: say that you got a first class upgrade to Hawaii, but say your girl didn't get the first class,
Motherfuck, yo.
even though you tried to do whatever it could take to get her the first class ticket. Do you guys stay with the first class ticket, or do you go back and coach? Asking for a friend. Pete.
Take to re-record the question, bro.
What happened? What happened?
In the middle, he just lost it.
He kind of fumbled in the middle. That happens. Re-record it, bro. Do it again. Like, I've been there.
He's one take. That's it, bro.
One take Angel, bro.
Yo, come on.
All right, so you get upgrade on the way to Hawaii. You go.
My cow face boy didn't do no fucking questions. Dude. Where's Chris?
Yeah, where's Chris?
Where's Chris, bro?
Come
Why
on.
my cow face didn't do any fucking questions?
Yo, cow
Chris
face,
is
baby.
the GOAT, son.
Yo,
Where's he at,
Chris,
bro?
come on, bro. Yeah, we need Chris and Downsy to go at it, dude. Because Downsy got the video skills and he got the nuanced jokes, and
Chris
Chris
just
just
raw.
gonna hit him, bro.
He's just raw,
That's
bro.
it.
Medium rare. Medium rare, baby. All right, you're going to Hawaii. You got upgraded. What are you doing?
What happened? So he got upgraded and his girl didn't get upgraded?
Yeah, on the way to Hawaii.
So who's sitting coach? That's the question.
It's a lay flat.
Yeah. lay
Come
flat.
on, yo.
You do a shift.
Nah.
You do a shift. You 3 hours, flip it. 3 hours.
No.
Yep.
You know, you don't do no shift.
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you do?
I mean, when it
You
happened,
don't pull the chair off for your girl? No chivalry piece of shit.
Nah, when
you
it-
don't say bless you?
When it,
You piece of shit.
when it happened the first time, I made the dumb mistake of taking first class because she insisted. She insisted.
The audacity,
But
bro.
then when it
Now-
happened again, I was like, nah, you got that.
I
You got
went
that.
through this.
Yes.
Now, it wasn't exactly like this. This was an upgrade.
Yeah.
So we were online about to go in when we were going to St. Bart's. And the lady came up to me and goes, are you Andrew Schultz? I go, yeah, you're the name on the list or whatever. You have the status or some shit. I don't know, when they say you could get an upgrade. I go, how many upgrades? She goes, we only have one seat because somebody can't make it. And I said no. So I did say no to stay with my wife. That being said, if we were both on a flight and I already had a first class ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you should have said yes and then gave it to her. That's what you should have done.
Was it
Yeah,
lay
I was
flat?
gonna ask
Fuck
you.
that!
Yeah,
yo.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna
That's
ask. That was
chivalry.
my first
That's
thought.
chivalry,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck that,
That's
yo.
chivalry.
She don't get to feel good if I'm back here not.
Yeah.
Bro,
So that's fucked
you're not
up,
wrong
bro.
because I
Really
did
one
this.
thing I
I
love
did
it.
this on accident.
Yo, wait, hold on. Why?
Why don't you just take the first class seat then? Because that fight gonna last a couple hours. You laying flat for like 10. You know what I mean?
How far is St.
You know what I mean?
Bart's?
If you just do the math, I feel like you gained 8 hours of sleep and happiness.
That's a good ass
All a
point.
piece of shit,
And how
bro.
much she really gonna argue with you when she all tuckered out from sitting in coach for 12
That's a
hours?
good ass point.
That's-
She mad tuckered.
Yeah, and we're
She
larger,
tuckered.
dude. We're larger. Girls, they can be lay flat in the back anyway. You know what I mean? Like a coach seat's basically lay flat.
Well, that's the thing. If your girl takes that seat, she's a piece of shit. Because one, she ain't paid for it, and two, it's way more comfortable for her in a coach seat than it is for you. So, like, for her to put your discomfort over hers, that's
Y'all
gross.
have to insist that she takes it. Come on, bro. Treat your girl
Yeah,
like
wait,
a
but
queen.
I'm on
No,
without,
I did
would give my
assist.
girl
I did
the
do that
seat.
once.
I would
I
give
did
my girl the
assist.
seat. That is crazy. It's crazy to be like, yo, we both have to be uncomfortable in this
Come
bitch.
on,
Yo,
man.
the
Do
only
that
reason
shit.
we both got it. What he said? I missed it.
Al's over here fucking talking
Lying.
out his ass.
Lying his ass off. No, so
Come on,
wait a minute.
guys.
I would take the seat and send her a blanket.
Get somebody to know champagne.
Yeah, a little fucking cheese plate or some
throw
shit.
the mashed potatoes back there. It's cool.
Wait a minute. You said you would give the seat to your girl.
Facts.
Yes.
Yes.
I would do that now.
Bro, I did this
Everything
before.
I'm gonna
do
get from
that
it
now.
is worth it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get so much
fucked
shit.
up first, and then I realized.
Did I tell you this?
do
I
a lot
gave
of
it to her. This was on the way back from LA. She's like, no, it's fine. We can both sit in the back. It's easier. I actually would prefer to sit with you. And I was like, no, you've never sat lay flat before. It's awesome. Go do it. I'll sit in the back. So I'm sitting in the back next to like 3 kids. It's the worst flight I've ever had in my life. I go after the flight. I'm like disheveled. I'm limping off
One
the plane.
thing is gonna make you feel better,
Bro, is
knowing
that
how much she enjoyed it.
She enjoyed it, and I'm so happy that I got to give her that opportunity. I feel
Yes.
like Drake. I'm like, yeah, you're laying flat, bitch. Like showtime. And I get off the flight, and she's standing there, and she's got her backpack on, and I was like, so how was it? She was like, oh, it was so good. I got so much work done. And I was like, what? What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, I wasn't really tired, so I just did work most of the time. I was like, you just sat straight up? in the lay flat, the one that goes flat, and then you just sat there and then just did work. She's like, yeah, I just got caught up on work.
See, no good deed, bro.
And I was like, you could have done that in coach.
No good deed. No good deed, bro. No good deed.
Yeah, I insist. I take this motherfucking seat, and we'll fight about it later. I insist.
Why would she accept it?
That's the other thing. She was like, no, I'm just going to do work the whole time. Apparently, this is what she said. Oh, I'm just going to do work the whole time. And I was like, no, you're going to want it because then you can put your legs out while you're doing work. Apparently is what I said. I don't think I would ever say that. That's apparently what I said.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, wait,
son, yeah, I fly all the time.
Did you
exactly.
They don't fly as much
exactly.
as
It's taking a toll on my
Did you have the
my
opportunity
body.
to sit next to
give
her?
it to her one time.
What do you mean?
In coach, were you guys together?
So technically, I got upgraded Comfort Plus.
Uh-huh.
So then we weren't next to each other. So it was either we both stay in coach or Comfort Plus and then first. Or we both could have stayed in coach. I guess.
Next to one
Plus.
another.
Yeah.
Comfort Plus is very good for a lady, I think.
That's my a lady doing work.
Yup.
A lady doing work.
Yup.
A lady doing work. If she wants to lay flat,
Yup.
that's fine with me because that's the opportunity I'm giving her.
Honestly, the tray folds right out. The book sits there. You got
She's
a little
tiny.
journal space.
Just sit
You're
there
right
and
in
do
your
work.
lap. You're looking. It's
Jump in the back pocket. You can sleep in the back pocket. That's a sleeping bag for my
This is
girl.
a no-brainer, bro.
Yeah.
And Comfort Plus.
This is a no-brainer. Why would you want me to suffer? That's what I'm trying to
I
understand from a
insisted too
woman.
hard.
Like, why would your woman allow you to suffer, bro? I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall.
Yes.
I'm 8 inches shorter than that.
Yeah. We're all
It
about
don't make
6'4".
as much of a difference for you.
Savages.
No, but you know, I truly, if I said in that situation, if I was like, babe, you take it, and she said, yeah, I'm not going to St. Bart's.
Wait, so she's gonna land and you out the plane?
Yeah.
I'm not going.
DB Cooper, bro. You're fucking parachuting out.
That's it.
You're
No,
gone.
I'm not even going on the plane.
He's out.
I'm not going on vacation with
Thank
you.
you, bro.
Why would I be on vacation with such a person, bro?
Yo, you're a savage, dude.
Why would you give
He
it
just
up
said,
to
yeah, 'cause
her?
you know what
All
it
the
was.
things I'm gonna get
Yeah.
on that vacation is so worth it.
What?
Not that I was already gonna get a lot of stuff. You're already gonna fuck me and go out to eat, yada yada. But now it's like I'm getting.
She got to
extra
do that
fucking.
already. You guys are faithful.
but it's like not. It's nice when she has some fucking incentive. You know, when she's got some oomph behind it. Like I
Yeah.
gotta impress this.
That's
nigga.
when you get the gooch lick, bro. That's when you get the gooch lick, bro.
Yeah.
Tell you, be
She's gonna go
nice.
so much harder. You give her that seat.
Be nice, son.
What, that 4 minutes is not nearly as long as a first class flight to Hawaii.
Nah, but that's the 4 minutes in
Akash
heaven,
loves
dog.
comfort, bro.
Dog.
Akash loves
Heaven, dog,
comfort.
son.
He loves comfort more than anything.
Nah.
This guy would rather drive than fly in coach.
It's a minivan, bro. Recline the seat back, kick your feet out, living. Living.
This guy.
That's
this
good
guy's
living, yo.
fucking unreal, dude.
Son, I
I
love
can't
it.
believe
he did that.
Yeah.
Son.
Who does
I can't believe you would give up. Now listen, if it's like a Make-A-Wish thing with what Mark did, but like that's different, right? Because but it's like if she had flown it all the time,
She'd never flown first class.
That's the thing.
Never in her life. And I was like, you have to.
yeah, that's a sweet, kind gesture.
Yeah.
that you can make
If you're
for
gonna
your
sleep.
for your wife.
If you're gonna sleep.
I would be.
If you're gonna
I'd
sleep.
be really upset.
I'd
be
gonna be
really
sleeping.
upset.
Guys, you fly every fucking weekend.
I know,
They fly
dog.
once in
I'm
a
not
while.
built
Just
to-
give it to
to
them,
fly.
bro. Like, give it to them.
I
bro.
fly every weekend. I can't be uncomfortable in the air.
Exactly.
I spend so much of my time in the
Son,
air. I can't be
You spent
uncomfortable.
so much time not being comfortable, and you were perfectly fine with it.
And now
before
those
you
days
learned
are
that,
over.
before
Yeah,
you
but
learned
it's
that
relative
status,
discomfort.
you were fine.
It's relative
that's the
uncomfort.
process, Al. That's the process.
It's relative
So you're saying she has
discomfort,
to
bro.
work.
You
right?
got yeah, or in your fucking stripes.
Yeah, that's
Or in your
facts.
fucking basic economy stripes.
Yeah, when you guys fly, you fly her with you business.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
so
if
do
there's
I.
only one seat, we might have to fight later.
Relative discomfort. That's my point,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't know if I could do it if it's only one seat. If I could do it, bro. But I know she ain't going up there for a fact.
Bro.
For a fact.
That's even worse.
That's for a fact.
That's even worse.
Why is that crazy? I'll suffer with you. But you're not gonna leave me to suffer alone.
Do shit.
Nah, you crazy.
That's the craziest.
Yo, I'd love to see you on the Titanic. Like, nah, she'll wait. She'll wait. No, we gonna wait. She'll wait. She can talk about she good.
No, I'll gladly die for my girl because then I don't got to talk to you later. You know what I mean?
I would question that shit.
You'd have been there arguing with the nigga.
Wait,
trying to-
children
Women
and
and
who?
children what?
Children and who? Why?
Why? For
How's she
what?
gonna make money if I'm not there?
Why I buy this expensive ass ticket? I got a suite, and you letting this poor ass motherfucker on? Yeah, you be saying some wild
Nah,
shit.
bro, I'd be talking crazy. I was talking crazy at all of them, those musicians, everybody.
You saw the band and shut the fuck up. Y'all too
Yeah,
loud.
yeah. I can't get my point across. Like, yo, cello, calm it down. We're dying. Dumb motherfucker. What a piece of shit. Right? I kick that whole shit, I throw it in the water. That's going to be us in that water. You see that?
I need something to float on.
Real talk. No, there's no way that woman and children shit is going down. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, niggas is crazy.
Yo, the Titanic with you instead of Leo is a way better movie.
What a different movie.
Way better movie, bro.
Talk about
Way better
rage.
movie.
That's rage.
That's rage. Yo, Leo.
Let me get up onto this boat that I didn't even want to be on in the first
flipped
fucking
that
place.
fucking piece of wood over.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, yo, you look comfy up there, but you're like, we suffer together.
We taking shifts.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All that shit floating around me. I'm not going to go swim to one of them things. Everything was floating. Right? It wasn't just a door.
No, there was a million things he could have swam to.
Objects, all that shit. You got the adrenaline going. You're not freezing just yet. Fuck out of
Wait,
here.
there was
bro.
more shit in the water. He could have swum too.
Yeah. If you look at the
Did
end.
you see the Titanic? Man?
At the end, when they come back to save
You
him,
thought
they're
there
like,
was only
they're
one
pushing
door
shit
in
up.
the whole
I
movie?
was so great.
I was caught up in the emotions.
What the fuck you think was in the
I was
Titanic,
caught up
bro?
in the emotions, yo.
Yeah.
I thought it was ice everywhere, broken ice from iceberg pieces.
Well, then go up on the ice, bro.
Yeah,
you
go
seen
on the
polar
ice.
bears?
That would make
So
me
you
cold
just
too.
freeze on the ice?
Say what?
You just freeze
Put
on
your
the ice.
feet on
I'd
it.
rather freeze on ice than freeze on the water, idiot.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
difference?
What does that mean?
No,
Anything?
you're on
You're in the
top.
water. You're in the water, bro.
Yo, you're on top.
Yeah.
So what?
So you on top, bro. Like, the fuck? It's better. Like, it's not better. You could dry off.
Yeah.
Stay warm. Huddle up. Start a fire.
That's horrible.
All I'm trying to say is Jack was a sucker. Bitch was selfish. And them singing and string instrument motherfuckers were some real losers. You didn't see no brass instruments there, did you?
Nope.
The brass dipped. The brass dipped.
You a real Billy Zane out here, dog.
I am.
You Billy.
No, not even Billy. I'm the dude that got on the boat.
That's Billy Zane.
No. The other guy. Remember?
The guy she was dating, right?
No. There's a dude who got on the boat. I thought it was the guy who made the Titanic, or did he die with it?
No, there was two dudes. So Billy Zane got on the boat, and one of the dudes who made the Titanic also snuck on that.
Yeah,
fucking
he
boat.
got on that shit. He was just like
But
this.
Billy Zane was cold. He grabbed a little girl. Was like, "This is my daughter." Please.
Oh yeah. That's
It's you.
fire. I wouldn't say it's my daughter, but I don't know this bitch, but I'm getting on this fucking boat because I paid for it.
I didn't even want to be on this boat.
I'm
Showing your
supposed to
room
die. I don't got family I care about.
Yeah, they're on the boat sinking.
No, Jack didn't have no family.
Oh yeah.
So if you're Jack, you got no family. Your whole question is invalid.
I'm not Jack. I got family, bro. I'm Billy Zane. I got shit to do. Baseball games to watch. Railroads to build. I got things to do in the new world, bro. I'm not about to freeze my ass off for nothing when I know there's perfectly good boats. Bunch of women getting on them boats. What they gonna do? Grow up to be a seamstress? You know what I'm saying? Like, what life are we saving
But it's
for them
also
girls
like, bro,
in the year
you
1800?
built the Titanic. Why'd you make that shit sinkable?
Word.
That's on you, fam.
You built
Like
a trash ass boat,
Yeah,
B.
why'd you go with a
Yeah.
trash boat?
You deserve to go
I'm
down.
gonna talk
You
to
come
that
with a
guy
trash
too.
boat.
I'm gonna talk to that
You
guy.
came with a boat with not enough boats.
Yo.
Get more mini boats.
Yo, that was some arrogance, bruh.
Yeah.
To put all them people on a boat and not have more boats.
Think about that.
Because of the aesthetics, that's real. Because it didn't look good.
Is that right?
Yeah, they didn't. They said in the movie, but also in real life, they had all the lifeboats on there at first that accommodated everyone. But then the dude was like, "This shit looks ugly as fuck," which he's right. Like aesthetics are everything.
Yeah.
You know, for rich people,
Not
they don't want to see
everything.
that. They're not every. It's most things.
Yeah.
Aesthetic is most things. But that's why they took them all off because so it would look nice.
It's also got a fake smokestack to look nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, one of the smokestacks didn't work?
Mm-hmm. It was just there for like looks.
Now that I'm fine with. That's aesthetics that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not enough lifeboats is stupid aesthetics.
Yeah, that's then you're balancing some things.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm out. Let me tell you something. I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's like I'm not gonna kick a kid off, but a lady.
Yeah, or like a kind of an older kid, like 13. Yeah.
Yeah, where's the line? I'm like, look at this 16-year-old.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about, kid? Right?
How you gonna raise your kid? Like I would ask some of the women that. What are you gonna do in the new world? What are you planning on doing? Like, let's have that discussion.
never
Why
gonna
don't you
make it,
give me
bro.
your kid? I'll raise your fucking kid. You freeze here.
Yeah, I'll teach them the ways of comedy, okay?
Yeah.
Ways of it.
I'm the carnival act. I'm the fucking boat act. I'm the boat act.
Demanding.
They're like, all my comedy friends not to do this cruise gig.
Yo, you know,
God damn it.
Notice the comic wasn't telling jokes, so the shit fucking went under, right?
Yo, he was out of it.
Right? We're not brave like them musicians. Fuck. Yo, that's how much these musicians will perform for anyone. Losers. They just on the street, bro. They probably just... They will perform for anybody, bro.
Bro, it's like a mariachi band on the L train,
Yeah,
bro. It's just fucking-
showtime.
Shut up.
Yo, fuck out of here, Jack. Anyway, look, listen, Patreon, questione. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. This shit was fun. I ain't gonna front. We gave you some heat this week, man. If you haven't checked out the episode with Daisy yet, that shit is fire.
Boy.
Make sure you check out our boy Derek Poston. You know what I'm saying? You can see him up in Vancouver with us this weekend. And then you can see him plenty more after that. You go to Derek's Instagram, etc. Mark is woofing right now. On Super Woof. But listen, we appreciate you. We love y'all. And we'll see you soon. Peace.